Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Immortal War. Sorry we're starting things out a little late. It happens, scheduling and the like. Actually, let me get us on the Discord like I'm supposed to have us. And when last we were here, I think I will do the recap this time since my players aren't here. When last we were here, this group of players who we will be starting with this time managed to make their way to the Imperial capital, met with the owner, Yomasuchi, of the Sleepy Shiba Inn, where they are now going to be staying, as well as her half-gaijin manservant, Saito Burrell, who, as Nagashita has found out, is actually the city's greatest fixer. Someone who's like the glue that holds all the disparate elements together. Everyone owes Saito a favor in some way. Amy's character, Izumi, tried really, really, really hard to just, be like, oh my god, you're the greatest, don't listen to what anyone says about you being a dumb foreigner. And then got really excited about the fact that the city is guarded by floating forts that sail around on top of clouds as if they were each an individual Goku. Then, the three of them went to the Imperial War Academy, met with one of the teachers, Vasily Diznarovich, who was an asshole to them, but did find out that Saru Inori, the girl that at least two of them were sent here to find, is apparently no longer at the school, but word of their expulsion never reached home. A mystery. For the other group, they all managed to decide they were going to go to the Imperial Academy, the Imperial City together. And on the way there was a lot of tension building, as people are starting to suss out Hiroki's hidden lineage and what that might entail, and just Kochiki being a used car salesman of a politician. But they too made it to the city, and that's where we stopped. Anything major I missed?
A lot of dog petting.
Yes, the Sleepy Shiba Inn does have Boba, the Shiba that it is named after, that Amy fell in love with, and
Yeah,
in character
So
and
much
out of
sleepy,
character.
so
little
much
bit.
petty petty.
He is
Little
a
bit.
sleepy. He has his little outfit on like he's a little cook.
Oh my god. Stop it.
and he's
My heart. I
and
can't handle it.
he's the one that runs the front desk.
And
And
my mind will just always glare at him.
my mind's like dog, and Boba's just like completely head empty. He is a Shiba. He cannot be angry.
No. I mean, until he is angry.
And then he's just a little angy bean.
Dangerous.
Yes. We will start, once again, with these three. So when you left off, you were still in the main entryway, the southern entrance to the Imperial Academy, and I just got done talking to Vasily, who told you all that the place to go if you wanted to talk to the administration was to go basically to the north. There's a gateway to the north.
Oh yeah, we talked to like the headmaster,
Of one of the schools.
right? He wanted us to go. He told us to go where again? North.
Yes, go north. There's an open gateway and was like, hey, go talk to the administration. They'll probably know more than I. I'm just a teacher here. Smug, 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 smug Russian sounds.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait.
Well,
Was the Russian the rude one, or was the?
Yes.
Were they both Russian? Because
There was
we spoke
only-
to the Russian.
You only spoke
we
to the
spoke-
Russian.
No,
You
we
haven't
went, we went
spoken
and
to-
spoke. No, we did. We spoke to the other guy, didn't we?
Not yet. You,
I thought we.
in the city, you spoke to Saito and Suchi, and then at the academy, you only spoke to Vasily.
Okay, I thought I could have sworn we talked to the dean that was there.
No, you were looking for the dean, though.
Wow, I have really bad memory. Okay.
Okay, same. Welcome to my life. Well, maybe we should just go to the north.
Yeah, you do that. There's an open
Well,
doorway.
now, computer, did your character want us to go with you to the docks?
Yeah, yeah. You
Mm,
guys had said you'd go with me to the docks and
Yes.
check out some further information.
we can do that first.
Yep. That's what I remembered. I was like, we did say we'd go to the docks with you,
Do
so
you
we'll
want to
do
go to
that.
the docks first, or do you want to talk to the dean first while you're here?
Yeah, we are
Um,
actually there right now.
Oh, north in the academy. I thought we had to go through the
yeah.
city to get
No,
to
no,
like a
no.
north gate. Oh,
The
okay.
north in the academy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that,
Mm,
and then yeah, because since we're there.
All
yeah.
right. You guys step out of a very wide, large doorway into the central plaza. And the central plaza of the academy is wide and expansive, a large, open garden dominated by a series of proud sakura trees towering into the sky. Students mill about the open area, each one wearing a short, trimmed, plain white kimono with a variety of colorful trimmings. To the west and the east are open gateways that seem to pass into the residential areas for the students. To the north is a large staircase made of several different tiers. Each tier is guarded by a pair of giant Niho statues, devil-faced humans wielding weapons and standing triumphantly atop defeated demons. At the top is the administrative building. The administrative building is built into what was once the keep, this miniature castle. The walls and the ceiling that you can see are both wide and thick and vaulted very high. And just as a refresher, it is about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, but it is still humid and muggy hot out.
Is this like a boarding school where people sleep there as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So administration would still be there in after hours, right?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna hold on. I need to look at my list of people's names real fast. Nope,
We take the
that's
stairs
unhelpful.
slowly.
We take the stairs slowly. I'm gonna look over at Masahiro and go, I've never been in a school like this before. Yeah, monastery's kind of like a school like this, but this is way different. Everything seems far more structured. Where's the grass?
Yes, I remember your abbot is not the most structured individual, but he does a good job at teaching you.
It's more about free thought and just best life and trying to figure out who you are. Sometimes within the confines of life itself, but also as an extension of life itself. This is very regimented, and I don't think I would thrive here.
You can look at the students and tell that it is regimented. They are all wearing the same hairstyle, boy or girl, and they are of high school age. Their hair is pulled back, cut very short, and in a very tight top knot.
Well, as you can see, these students already know who they are, and apparently it is all the same person.
It is a military school.
I think these people know who they are expected to be like. However, if anybody feels like they're trapped, they can just say something.
You yell that out, and a couple students stop and look at the couple of you strangely. And finally, one of the younger students with a very soft blue trimming to his kimono approaches. Is like, do the three of you need any help? You're not with the school.
No,
Yeah.
we're looking for the dean.
Sensei Hinabo is in the administrative building up in the keep.
Okay, can you point us the direction?
Points
I
up.
point up the stairs. I'm like, friend, I believe we are going that way.
Oh, right. And then how tall is this person to me? Like, I'm like 5'5", maybe.
They're probably about your size. They seem to be about 14, 15.
Okay, so I'm gonna go, thank you very much. That was this very, very kind of you to point us in the right direction. And I'm gonna lean in ever so slightly and I'm gonna go, blink if you need help.
He just looks at you strange and then is like, Anyway, I need to get back to studying. And steps back, does a very stiff, proper bow to each of you in turn. And then just says, Long live the Shogun.
Yes?
It's not long live the Emperor?
The Shogun is the military commander.
But still, Emperor supersedes him.
Theoretically.
I'll remember this.
I'm gonna look over at Nagashita and Masahiro and be like, I feel like we should go.
I felt like we should go when we reach the bottom of these stairs. So he nods in the direction of the stairs.
Oh,
Masahiro
yeah.
lets out just like a looks up the long staircase and just goes.
It is 7 tiers.
Oh God.
Each one has a series of buildings on it. At the top is the keep.
I'm gonna take those stairs 2 by 2, and I'm gonna bounce all the way. Well, until I get tired, I guess. But at first, I'm very excited because why not? Exercise is good for you. Let's do it.
I take them at a steady pace.
Yeah,
I ask Masahiro, is she always this exuberant?
Like Abbott, like student, yes. She is the most apt to take her Abbott's position when he passes on.
Do I hear you say that?
You bounded ahead.
Yeah,
You're probably
you're
a
too far ahead.
couple of flights ahead of us.
Good. Because I turn around and give you like evil eye. Like we don't talk about that.
Amy, Izumi, you get there at least a whole tier before the other two, but you are wiped.
Sure.
You've
Maybe
climbed at least like 150 steps.
Right. So maybe I'll like. Are there where the statues are?
Mm-hmm.
Are there statues on the
Yes.
sides of these? Okay.
When you get up to each tier, on either side are these big statues of Neo, which you would know. Neo are protector spirits. They're guardians that were tasked with protecting Ameko through murder, pretty much, to kill demons and monsters.
Right, for sure. So, are they on like a pedestal that I could sit on?
Yes.
Okay, so I will climb up and sit on this pedestal, and I'm going to start talking to this Neo and go, Hi, do you mind if I just like take a minute and sit here? I'm a little tired. I maybe overdid it. You wouldn't know anything about that. You guys do a great job at stuff. Are you expecting an answer?
The statue stares implacably ahead.
That's fair.
This is like playing a Zork game or whatever, those old like text games.
It's pretty bad.
I speak to the statue.
Talk to statue.
Statue stares ahead.
But I will like ask, like, do you mind if I just like lean up and I'm gonna lean on it and I'm just gonna like put my head back. I'm just gonna take a minute.
It's a nice, well-carved statue. So it's as smooth and soft as stone can be.
Ooh, that's nice. So yeah, I will rest beside it without like looking like I'm not respectful of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not like lounging on it like a loser.
The
Nagashita,
Masahiro, the two of you get up here. Your legs are probably a little sore. Not nearly as much as hers. And you see her taking a siesta against this guardian spirit statue.
Have you run out of energy?
There we go. It was just a power nap. Ready? Do you want to talk to this guy?
Hold
I'm very
on,
excited to talk to this
hold
guy.
on. We're
Okay.
dropping frames. I think my internet's trying to shit itself. All right, and there I go.
Oh, yes.
Gotta love the internet here. Anyway, you had just asked Izumi if she was always this exuberant.
Right. And I'll pop my head forward and be like, it's just a power nap. No, he asked if I was out of energy.
Yeah.
And like it's just a power nap. I'm good. I'm good. How was your walk? Were the stairs nice to you?
Yes, because I took them calmly and slowly.
The spirits of the stairs treated us well.
Yeah, wait, there. I don't have an answer to that. I don't have an answer to that. And I think that's what you get is a lot of stuttering trying to look for an answer because I don't have an answer. We should go find this gentleman then.
Yeah.
Now that I
There's the main entrance to the keep is wide open. There are a pair of guards on either side of the door, but they are just staring ahead, not really regarding you.
Right. Oh God. And I've been just there in front of them. I wish I'd thought about that. I would have gone to try and talk to them.
Now they
Instead
are
of
at military rest with their yari, with their spears.
Mhm. Um, gonna before we reach the door, I'm gonna look at both of these lovely gentlemen that I'm with and go, maybe someone else should take the lead here because I tend to put my foot in my mouth a whole lot.
One gentleman, one woman.
Oh, who's the woman?
One of the two guards is a
No,
woman.
I was talking to
She was talking to
Sass and
us.
Oh.
Computer. Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
wait a minute, have I misgendered one of
No,
us?
no,
I'm
no, no. I'm
sorry.
sorry. I thought you were like looking to these two gentlemen. I thought you meant the guards. My bad.
No, no, I'm looking
These
at bottom.
conversations are not mine to have, so he looks to Masahira.
Yep. He'll just give you both a little nod as he walks forward to the two guards. Like, we are here to see the dean.
Yeah, they both snap to attention, staring straight ahead. Both of them are Ashigaru. You can tell by the make of their armor. So peasant soldiers. And one of them says, "Do you have an appointment?"
No,
What would be the proper thing to say at this time?
I didn't say anything.
You don't have an appointment, but you could
Yeah.
point out that you are here on business of a great family.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I do not have an appointment. I am here on behalf of the Saru family.
They
We have
both
business with the dean.
look to each other, not even turning their heads, just glances of their eyes, before they nod and step aside.
Yeah.
Yay, you did it.
Oh man, that's a lot. Oof, social interaction.
Oh
Anxiety.
shit. As we like start to walk in, I'm gonna like bow to them, but it's so awkward. I'm so awkward.
You do
Like,
that, and both of them, and this might be, you probably haven't seen this very much, they snap a salute to you.
and do I salute back? Like
It's up to
this is
you. You're
I'm
used to
gonna
everyone bowing, not doing a
right.
salute.
I guess I'll just kind of I'm not gonna do it with the hand I was gonna do it with because it's gonna hurt. I'm just gonna like real quick, like thinking that it's like a karate chop.
You go in and both of them
Jesus.
kind of look to each other like, you see that shit? They don't say anything, but there's that look between them.
What a strange person.
Yeah, what a strange woman. But
I
yes.
love this character. Okay.
As said before, the walls of the keep are thick, and the ceilings are vaulted with a series of intersecting scaffolds. The walls are lined in numerous piles and stacks of scrolls. In the center of the main room is a dais sitting atop a series of raised hardwood platforms. A table of a deep, rich color rests atop it, with numerous scrolls stretched out. A woman sits on a cushion behind the table, writing with an elaborate jade brush. Her attire is fine yet simple, her graying hair pulled back into a smart knot, held in place by 2 blue and black sticks. She regards the 3 of you with interest as you enter.
Hi, I like your brush. It's very pretty.
Would I recognize this person? Is this the dean?
You assume that this is the dean by the fact that they are in the center of the administrative building.
Okay, it's not like a secretary.
If this was a secretary, that's a lot of pomp and
lot of
circumstance
office.
for...
Some people are like that. No, I'll approach to a respectable distance and then give her a deep bow.
Oh, yeah, I will too.
One respecting of her station.
And she watches the 3 of you quietly for a moment. Like, I do not believe we've had the dignity of meeting before.
Greetings. I am Masahiro. Saru Masahiro. And I introduce the other 2. Because I don't know your other names.
I'm Satori Izumi.
Tori, that's right.
And Nagashita Yuma.
Yuma.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew it wasn't the name that you have on your character sheet, so.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am here on behalf of the Saru family. My lord has not heard from their niece in a long time and wanted me to check in on them. But I've learned that she is no longer here.
As the 3 of you introduce yourself, she dips her head to each of you in turn, respectfully, and is like, I am Hinabo Kishi, Dean of the Imperial War Academy. I've not heard the name Saru in a short while. She pauses and starts rummaging around through some scrolls. He's like, ah yes, Saru Inori. Saru Inori did not make it through the freshman call. We should have sent the letter to the Saru family informing them that we would send her in a few weeks.
And has she gone at this time, or is she still here to be sent?
This was over a year ago, I'm afraid.
Unfortunately, no letter was ever received, and neither was she.
That does get her to knit her brow in concern. Do you have any idea of what could have become of her? It would reflect poorly on the Academy to have lost a student of such noble standing.
Well, the niece of a noble from a family such as Saru would unfortunately seek a high price. But none has been asked in the last year, so it is concerning that she is nowhere to be found.
Would it not be customary to send such an important student along with an escort?
We should have. We, as far as I know, saw her off and sent her on her way with a small contingent of guards who would meet her at the city gate.
Have those guards returned, or do you have a list of their names?
She starts rummaging through scrolls and says, "You will forgive me. I am not usually privy to the day-to-day activities of every member of my staff. No, I cannot seem to find that information. But if you do want to know more, the last person to speak with her would either be her roommate, Sanba, who is still attending this academy, or our professor of medicine, Dai Su-ji.
Was she injured? Why would one of the last people to see her be a doctor?
Mistress Dai was one of the teachers that took a liking to Inori, even if she did not see her suitable to be a student.
Why didn't she see her suitable to be a student? Can't anyone be a student here?
And she leans back and says, every year, 3 students from every prefecture, regardless of station, are brought here to the academy. Only 1 out of 4 is allowed to stay. That is our freshman Cole. Of our 6 instructors, each one decides if a student is worthy of taking them in and being tutored in their subject extensively before being sent off to work for the Imperial Army.
Oh.
Unfortunately for your Saru, none of our instructors believed that she was fit for instruction in military arts.
Can can you tell me a little bit more about why no one felt she was fit?
I believe she's already stated that she's not
Did she?
knowledgeable on the day-to-day. We would need to ask the professors.
Sorry. Okay.
I am aware that Professor Tisnarovich was unkind towards her. He is a rude individual. He is unused to our ways.
She said it, not me.
He believed that she was too weak-hearted to make a fine soldier.
Oh.
He, being the instructor of tactics, would drill them on various strategies used both by Amekoans and by Revznayans. And the Revznayans are known for they do not care about losses on the battlefield so long as success is achieved. And apparently this did not sit well with Enori.
I
Nor would it with
understand
many.
that. Yeah, I don't feel good about that either.
The Imperial Army is being structured to attain success at any cost. To protect the Empire.
Well, aren't they a part of the Empire as well?
Brave members of the Empire are willing to give their lives for the Shogun and the Emperor. We should all be so patriotic.
Of course. Yes.
Of course, yeah.
Mistress Dai teaches on the 3rd tier down from here. You'll find her in one of her classrooms, or perhaps attending to a sick or injured student.
Perhaps we should, glancing out probably a window or towards the door, perhaps we should wait for the morning. It is getting late.
Although she would be on the way out.
Mistress Dai tends to stay near the infirmary. Being a military academy, there are often students who are injured, especially during the summertime. The classes are not as strict, but we have nightly practice drills.
I'll look at her with a little bit of a smile in my eyes and just be like, and temperatures are usually on the rise as well.
The temperature causes them to sweat, and sweat removes impurities, both of body and spirit.
I have found flame to be more of a purifying agent than the sweat of the body.
And he's back on his bullshit.
I mean,
Yeah.
Fire cleanses all.
I did not know that we had someone of such zeal in our presence.
I am wearing my
She didn't.
robes.
You are not. They were being cleaned by Saito.
Oh, right. I thought we got those back. Okay. Never mind then.
This is the same day that you guys got here.
Yeah. I'm just like, I am but a humble servant of Amaterasu.
Yes, and may the protector of the Empire always watch over us.
I give a nod. She knows her stuff.
And she starts going back to her very intricate brushwork. You can see that she has some ink across her older hands. It's like, is there anything else that I can help with? I am very busy. We have only recently finished our call.
I appreciate the time you've already given. We will be on our way. I'll give her another nod.
Glory to the Shogun and the Emperor.
I'll repeat it.
I will too.
It's weird for me that they're putting the Shogun before the Emperor. I don't know what the proper way to handle that would be.
Just repeat it back to them. That's
Yeah, that's where I'm just it's easier. That's not
Yeah, it's
cause
easier
trouble
that
by
way.
him instead of just like glory to the Emperor and the Shogun. What?
Well,
We
you
start with the Emperor.
guys-
He's more important.
The Shogun has ruled for 50 years, so none of you are old enough to have been around when there was no Shogun.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll repeat it back and I'll turn.
All right. While that is going on, we're going to cut away for just a little bit to the much larger group of dirty peasants arriving at the gates.
You
Akimasa,
dirty peasants.
Kochiki, Hiroki, you and your compatriots are arriving at the Imperial City. It's about 6 or 7 in the evening. The sun is just starting to wane towards the sunset, but being that you are near the ocean, the wide horizon stretches out before you, with brilliant golds and oranges reflecting off of the ocean. As said before, massive circular gateways are held open, as this is a time of peace. And despite the time of day, there are still many people clogging the streets.
So much in common that I'm gonna have to filter through. Okay.
Hiroki probably goes, "Oh, do not worry, sir. I will most gladly part a way for you." And he like
Yes, please
stands
walk in front of me.
Yeah. And he stands in front of you and he claps his hands together in like a point and points it forward and just does this stupid little snake motion as he like passes through people.
Yeah, and people are confused by that, but Suguru is like, oh, let someone with a bigger girth get in the way.
Yeah, Hiroki probably looks and goes, "Oh,
That's what she
I
said.
thought I was doing well."
We can work together. Size
Oh.
and strength together.
He kind of grins and goes, "There is wisdom in those words."
A leans in, he's like, and at least a couple 100 pounds.
Yeah, no, Hiroki chuckles, and yeah, we'll like clear a way through the crowd so that little Miss Prissy Pants over there
Yes.
can not have to touch
Yes.
the pores.
And I have the most proper and elegant walk. And I make
I'm
sure
sure
that I
you
look
do.
around and clock everybody and make sure that they all see just how important I feel I am.
That was actually a bad idea, because now all
Yes.
of the hawkers are coming up to you, and they're like, "Oh, most honorable and wise samurai, surely after your long travels you could be looking for insert merchandise here."
Oh no, as you could probably guess, I have everything that I could possibly need at any time. But thank you so much for taking the time to come over and speak to me. Please go back.
Most of them do, but there's like one who's like, "Surely someone as dignified as you would not want to sully your feet walking on the ground. I can provide for you a palanquin to ride upon."
Ooh, that actually sounds like something he would want, though.
"It will only be 3 bu. I will take you anywhere in the city."
I look to my compatriots. Does this sound like something we would want? I certainly am.
Oh, most
Interesting.
honorable samurai. It would be 3 bu each. I only have a palanquin large enough for a few people, I'm afraid.
Well, of course, that's not a problem. And I start patting down, looking for my I do come from a pretty good family though, so I think I start with a good amount of.
I think it's 10 boo to a koku.
Yeah, and I think I start with 8 koku
Yeah, you had a
with
lot.
the family that I
Goddamn.
came from. Yeah, I am balling. Like it's not all for show.
Well, yeah.
Just
oh, yeah.
mostly.
Yeah.
The Sun Clan is
I
probably...
definitely think I'm way more important than I am, but
The Sun Clan
But-
is one of, if not the richest clans.
Yes,
Probably Hiroki would look at him and go, but he'd probably look and go, fuck, what's your character's last name? Or first shit.
Yawari Koshiki.
Yawari.
Koshiki. Yeah. He'd probably say, Master Yawari, certainly you could simply purchase the palanquin, and I, as a personal servant, could help carry it, along with another member of the party, right?
Well, I mean that's always an option. Are you willing to sell it? And I look at the merchant.
I'm gonna need a roll of some kind for this.
Is there any way I can assist? I am loving making this dude look like a jackass.
I'm gonna look off of someone's character sheet. Is this a trade thing? This is going to be a water commerce check.
Okay.
And I will allow you to do the same thing. A water commerce check. And it'll be a
I stuck with money.
TN3.
Okay, so
Commerce,
we're doing
water. TN3.
And I clicked on. All right, so I click commerce, and then I just click the water symbol, right?
Yes.
TN3.
Hey, is this palindrome? I assume, or this palanquin, my bad, is I assume made out of wood and bamboo, or is it perhaps
It
got any
is-
metal components?
It is completely wooden. It is made out of
Okay.
very cheap driftwood.
A
So-
success with a strife.
Okay, so opportunity, success, strife.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a success with a strife and an opportunity. I can keep both, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Would it be wise for me to keep both?
I will allow it to count as a success.
Okay.
But you will take strife, and you will have to describe how you're helping.
Oh, that's an explosive success, a success, and an opportunity.
2 opportunities
Goddamn.
and a strife.
Yes.
So which of them are you going to keep?
I'm gonna keep the explosive success, the success with the strife, and one of my opportunities.
All right, roll me that exploding.
All right, here we go. Finalize this step. Another explosive success
With a
God
strife.
dang.
Do you
with a
want to
second
keep
strife. I need that third success, so I think I'm gonna keep it.
Let me add myself a strife here.
Okay.
that? And here's the benefit for you guys doing water check. Another exploding success.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't.
that.
I think I'm gonna
Okay.
stop here because I have the 3 successes that I. Well, I mean, mine as well, right? Roll it, see what I get.
Up to you. Here's what you can do with your opportunities. Keep in mind how many of those you have.
Okay.
For 1, you can recover 2 strife. For any number, you can perform the task efficiently. The more opportunity spent reduces the time and materials needed, or you can get a 10% discount purchasing an item.
Ooh. Okay, then I'm definitely gonna give it that one more roll.
That's another success and a strife, so you will take that extra strife, finalizing it to 4 successes, 1 opportunity, 2 strife.
I'm just gonna. Ooh.
Reduce the cost. Reduce the cost. No balls. Keep the strife. No balls. Keep the strife.
Fuck it. I've been challenged. All right, apply my strife. Okay, but I'm gonna use my opportunity. I'm gonna use my opportunity to get rid of 2 of the strife, so I just have 1
damn.
strife
All right.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think. Yeah, what is Kochiki doing? Because I think Hiroki will play off of that for his assist.
Let's see. I got 4 successes, so I guess I do it pretty well. I think I just look at him.
And this was a hard thing to do.
Yes. I think I just look down upon him, and then like I just look around, and even though I'm not, we made a good show of making me look like I'm important by clearing
yeah.
this whole path. I have I have one of my party saying that he's willing to carry me, so it just makes me seem even more important. And I just look down upon this man, and I'm just, surely you'd be willing to sell this to someone such as I. Even just selling it would be a great story.
Yes, but this is my source of income.
Like as that's going on, he's just like, Master Yowari. It appears that it is very spacious inside, and look, it even has privacy curtains. Like he's just playing up the whole like, this is perfect for you.
The privacy
this is
curtains, by the way,
fantastic.
are very cheaply cut, poor quality cloth.
Oh yeah, and I'm making this guy think he's taking us for a ride.
I mean, here's the thing. You're smart enough to know about basic labor.
Yeah.
That price was fucking bullshit. That'd be like, hey, I could take you from the airport to the airport hotel for $200.
They were like, no, we'll just buy your car.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid I couldn't part with it for anything less than 1.5 koku.
Mm,
You'll
One
have
and
a
a half
palanquin. You'll have a palanquin.
Quick question.
Yes.
How much is a sword worth?
Good
depends on the
question. Let me look at your character sheets.
I think it would depend on the maker and the quality.
Like I'm just
Yeah.
talking like a decent, like I'm not a shitty sword, but like a decent sword made by a decent smith. Nothing crazy, not someone like if you showed this and said the smith's name, someone would know like 3 or 4 towns over. Not like that. Like he's good and famous for like himself and like one other
A
town.
katana
maybe.
is worth 20 koku.
Shit. Okay. Well, then I have nothing else to say in this conversation. I was gonna maybe make some input, but if it's 20 koku for a fucking sword, I guess 1 koku for a shitty pound king makes some sense.
Well, remember, katanas have to be folded 3,000 times. Because they're made out of shitty metal.
Well, I have been put into a position after making a big fuss about myself like this. Yeah, no.
Yeah, this guy
couldn't
is taking you for a ride, and he figured you out pretty good.
Yeah, and I can't simply be seen not being able to pay a measly 1.5 koku in front of these people. So, well, of course, that's a fair and easy price. I can get that for you, no problem. I
Oh,
shill out the 1.5 koku.
You put this big golden koban in his hand and the silvers, and there's just this greedy glint in his eyes as he curls his hand around. He's like, oh, thank you, magnanimous samurai. Your chariot awaits.
Yeah.
All right,
and,
so that puts me to 6.5.
Yeah.
6
Hiroki-
koku to boo.
Hell yeah. Hiroki immediately assumes the position, and by that I mean at the palanquin, not in any other way.
Not in public.
Ha!
Yes, there's a moment where, like, maybe everyone looks to, like, Fukuro,
Yeah.
and she's like, do you think I'm stupid? And then Suguru's like, no, let me take it.
Oh, but my friend, you are so old. Hard
Someone
work
has
is
to
good
take-
for us who are young. And like I look at Fukuru with this big sheet-eating grin.
And she goes, yes, for someone I respected, maybe.
Ooh. I'm not a part of that conversation anymore.
I'll actually speak up at that, and I'll say, you should respect the name regardless of who has it.
That's a good. That's good. I like
Nobushi respect actions, not words or titles.
It's fine, dear brother.
He has the actions of the clan behind his name, just like everyone else. So are you saying you don't respect their actions?
I respect. And she taps her weapon. She's like, action. Those who defend people. You do through selling your weapons. Ronin
And-
here do in their own way.
And
He has
he
shown
does.
me nothing but contempt.
That is fair, but he protects through the various laws that he has, or what would it be called?
It is
Ordinances,
fine,
laws?
brother. Do not waste your words on someone who only understands a sword. Obviously, she could not make it to my
Whoa.
court.
That is fair.
Now, please, I'm
But
going
it-
to be carried by the people that she respects. And I'm and I hop into the whip.
Enjoy
Yeah,
your
you hop up
driftwood
in the whip.
palace.
Yeah, and probably at this point Hiroki's on the front because that's like the most work, you
Mhm.
know. And he's just like, "Excellent. Where to, good sir?"
Yeah, where
Where-
to? You
Where
don't know.
to indeed?
Well, getting inside the city is probably a good start.
Yes, getting inside the city is probably a good start.
God damn it.
And as you
Garza,
guys,
I can't help but respect the bullshittery.
as you guys start walking in, Shion actually steps beside you as you guys are walking Akimas and is like, "Don't be too hard on her. The Nambushi are a strange order."
I understand, but in a place such as this, with ears all around, to disrespect the Crane clan name is not something. Oh, Sun Clan, you're right. It says Crane on my sheet because that's what it's based off of. To disrespect the clan's name in such a manner is not right, to say the least. In polite
Understandable.
company, I would let it ride. It is my brother, and he deserves jabs more than most. But we are not in polite company.
Yeah, cut to me sitting up
Yeah.
super proper like a straight up asshole. Like,
You know, you say
Yeah.
that like the polite company, and you see him get the dumb little smug grin. He's like, "Well, you're the one who said that of your brother, not me."
oh yeah, I'm not paying attention to anything. I'm just
Why
In the
do you
clouds.
put up with him?
He's beneficial to have around in multiple ways. Definitely takes a lot of the heat away and can get me things when I need them.
Understandable. There
And
might be something practical in you still.
and he is still my brother, regardless of his nature. I do love him.
Aw.
He does smile at that. He's like, "I cannot fault someone for passions of the heart."
goofed. I just realized that I had something I could have done with my opportunity that would have been so cool. I goofed. Oh well.
Next time.
Next time.
And yeah, you guys cross through the gate. And Shion's like, "Allow me to find someone to speak to. Just don't get too far while I try and find out where the inn is."
Of course.
And as you guys are sitting there, you notice that around you in this immediate area, there's a stable for people to put their horses. The streets are wide open with packed dirt and are filled with people. The sun has gone down enough that workers are just finishing stringing across paper lanterns across the roadways at the various buildings, lighting them up in a bunch of brilliant colors and designs. And on a stage, just off to the side, there is a man in a dark gray kimono with a fan who seems to be performing or telling a story of some kind, with a large group of people gathered around.
At this point, I think I will get out of the carriage, and I'll look around, And as much of an asshole as I am, I cannot deny that it is pretty.
Oh, it is very
How's-
pretty.
I see the man, now, I'm gonna look to the two gentlemen that carried me. Now, I do understand that you are not here to just carry me around, and I appreciate what you've done. I do have some of the finest sake that you can find in the land, and I would love to share a bit with you if you are interested for your hard work.
Oh, you know Sugaru's up in that.
Yeah, no, actually, Hiroki says, "Ah, what a great honor to be serving such an honorable man. I would, would it not sully you to drink with me, though?"
As long as we do it in the cart, I think it'll be fine.
Listen, I know you're not 18, or I know you're not 21, but if you just take a shot with me in the car, everything will be all right. Yeah, no, he'll get like this cheeky sort of grin. Hiroki is definitely playing up the mischievous angle of like, oh,
Yes.
what, doing something I'm not supposed to.
Yes, I bust out like the most ridiculous looking vase. Like it is way overcrafted, and the sake glistens in the sun. And you like this is my jam. It's about half drank already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Such
and
a fine container, my lord.
when Suguru gets into the palanquin, it's on the ground, but it still somehow
Like
sags.
creaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's at least 5'11", and he's a good 275.
Yes.
He's a big man.
Yeah.
He's as wide as he is tall.
I like big friend.
He's like, oh, forgive me, I hope I don't break your palanquin right after you buy it.
Oh no, it's fine. It was only a measly 1.5 koku.
Even so, it was not built to withstand the strength of a mountain.
Yes,
Ox
very
is
strong.
Yeah, probably goes, oxes typically carry carts, not sit in them, and kind of like gives him a mischievous glint.
Yeah. And you guys are enjoying the sake. And Akimasa, where are you right now? Because right now it sounds like it's you and Fukuro who are not having some sipping wine inside the Cadillac.
Yeah.
There, I'm probably just off around the side. I don't usually partake in my brother's sake habit.
Yeah, you're probably close enough then that you hear this man go, "Gather round, one and all, to hear great tales of heroes and deeds long past, the stories, the stuff of our empire."
Why does he sound like an Oblivion NPC?
I mean, I'd start
not a
listening in.
bad
I
thing.
wouldn't move necessarily from where my brother and everyone is at, but I would listen in.
Yeah, I don't have a fan, unfortunately, for this, but he has it closed and then
Oh, beautiful.
in our last tale, the gods had come to this land from the heavens above. And in these days, Ameko was a land of darkness, where the shadow of evil gods loomed large. When Izanagi and Izanami descended from Tengoku, they waged war with their children on the devil gods. But as each beast was slain, their phantom wrath cursed the land, poisoning it with their lust for vengeance. And where this evil stirred, miasmas, monsters, and demons roamed the land. And he's reaches back and pulls out, like, basically a not magic, but there's a flash of light as he basically has a sparkler go off in the air.
Awesome.
It's like, when Izanagi summoned the Neo to vanquish the evil, each one swore an oath. As these kids come trotting out, each wearing little Oni masks. And, like, wielding wooden weapons. Each swore an oath: restore order to the land, purge evil through battle, and guard mankind. To this they dedicated their lives. Yet over the eons of bloodshed that followed, karmic debt weighed on their souls. The pain of untold fear and hate seeped into their minds. They went mad, turned on each other, and succumbed to darkness. As these little kids are like miming fighting one another with their wooden weapons. Of the 5 foremost Neo, death came to 4. 4 of the kids fall down. Well, the 5th vanished without a trace, runs around back behind the stage. Still, the statues of these conquerors of demons stand sentinel at the gates of our temples, the sole surviving testament of Neo in the immortal realm. Yet, in moonlit nights, in the mists of the mountains, and in the glow of the river Hiei, and in the sound of the shakuhachi, the memory of them is preserved. He bows. All the dead kids get up and bow. The 5th one comes toddling out, mask not on right, and bows.
That's adorable.
We will take since Amy's looking now, this is what I used instead of his fan. He closes it. We will take a short break. Any donations are accepted here at the Theater of Iron Lung Rye.
Hey, so I would like to relieve some strife.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to say that Hiroki probably has been half listening to conversation, half seeing that this, he's an old guy, right?
He seems to be in about his 50s.
Yeah, old guy. Probably hearing that this guy's doing it, and he hears, donations would be welcome, and he goes, excuse me for one moment, distinguished sirs, and, like, kind of opens up the palanquin door, and, like, he sets his sake cup down very carefully, and he gets out of the cart and walks up and goes, you tell very interesting stories, do you not?
He smiles at that and gives you a deep bow, and he's like, I speak only those that are the most important to this time of year.
Probably smiles and says, the traditions are very important. It's very, the traditions are very important. What you are doing is very wise, continuing our important history. And he's gonna give him a koku.
Oh, he sees that, and, like, he looks at that. The crowd looks at that. Ladies and gentlemen, a fine patron of the arts, a true person of the Empire, has seen to it that our history is preserved. If only we could all be so magnanimous.
Hiroki just has this stupid fucking, like, look on his face of just like, what did I do?
What is your name, friend?
He probably would say, my name is, Sanjishi.
Ah, Sanjishi. A strong name for a person of strong character. To all of you, drink tonight.
Have we heard
Hiroki's
real name? We've heard you've told us your name is Hiroki, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No last name. No last name.
And you're using a fake name for this guy. That's fair.
Absolutely.
And he goes, drink tonight and eat tonight, remembering that there are people like this in the world still.
Oh, and he does a deep, humble bow with, like, a little bit of an embarrassed look on his face of, like, oh, there's so much crowd attention. Because Hiroki on the... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the crowd are, like, clapping. The little kids are all bowing, trying to keep their little masks on.
Oh, yeah, and Hiroki is mortified because he just realized that, like, everyone noticed that, and, like, that's not good. He's dressed as a commoner and just gave a fucking koku to, like, a random artisan.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Hiroki.
Do I
probably-
notice that Hiroki is like nervous about this at all?
I
Would
would say you've traveled with him enough. You know his nervous smile. I'm not going to make you make a roll because for anyone who
Cool.
knows anything about him, you'll go, "Oh,
he committed a
Yeah.
fucky wucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when he does that, when I realize, I think I will out loud, and I think very, like, trying to get the crowd to notice, and the old guy to notice, I will be like, come back now. We need you to pick up our palanquin. Thank you for giving him my koku. I'm upset
Yeah.
that you took credit, though.
And he probably looks so relieved and just says, "You know me, master. I'm all about monkey shines. This was all the work of this wonderful samurai, fucking Masahira, right?
Akimasa.
Akimasa.
Yeah, Akimasa. My apologies. Yeah.
Chosugara Akimasa.
Yeah, Chosugara Akimasa. Such a wise and wonderful gift, and he's
Those
going
of
to
us of the Chosagara do appreciate the arts very much. And
Yeah,
a
and-
jest now and then from our servants.
Yes.
Less publicly.
Love the arts.
I'm gonna remove
I
my
love 'em.
strife now.
Yep, you go ahead and remove strife.
That was dumb of me.
Very.
Yeah, and as you get closer to where you're more in like whispering distance to me,
Yeah.
I'm going to look you in the eye and I'm going to say, I want time with your sword.
He probably pauses and says, "Oh, but Lord Master, you surely wouldn't want to affect a peasant's sword. It would sully your work." And he's totally nervous at this. He's not hiding shit. He's really bad at this when it's like people he knows.
Yeah, peasant with koku to give out constantly. I would like another look at your sword when we've got time, and an extended one at that.
And he kind of pauses and takes a deep breath, and he closes his eyes, and as he opens them, you kind of see they get a little more serious, and he just says, and like they pause, you guys lock eyes for a second, and then he just breaks back into a smile and says, "Very well, whatever the samurai wishes."
And it's around this time that Shion walks back and like all of this stuff's going on. It's like, wow, I leave for 5 minutes and everyone gathers a crowd.
Hello, Sion. Would you like some sake?
I don't partake. At least
Unfortunate
not now.
pronunciation.
Yeah, and that's probably where he does give him this look. Is like, I don't partake of that, especially not out in public. But speaking of, I know where we need to go now. If our brave, strong warriors would like to carry our drunken friend to the inn.
Yes. Carry
Of course.
me.
Yeah, and
Woo!
as it, I love
to your
drunk
guys' like
Koshiki.
to your guys' like 1 or 2 shots of sake, Koshiki took double whatever you took. Koshiki has a problem when it comes to his sake.
That makes sense.
Relieve strife,
you know-
folks. That's your passion.
Yeah, baby.
Heavy is the head
That's what I was
that,
going for.
tries to steal the crown.
Yeah, and you guys, Suguru and Hiroki pick the palanquin back up, start moving you. And, yeah, you quickly find your way to the inn. It's as described before. There's a nice little garden. It's on a little high rise of stone. There's a placard out front with a little drawn Shiba on it. It says the Sleepy Shiba Inn.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I mean, Hiroki probably goes in, you know.
All of you march your way in, and you see at the counter, sitting there with a dumb little happy doggy smile, is Boba, who is still in his little... He's not in a little cook outfit this time. He's in a little servant outfit.
Aww.
A little kimono.
Dope.
And it seems that coming from the dog, you hear, Welcome to the Sleepy Sheba Inn. I am Boba. Can I check you in?
Hello, Boba. I would like to get rooms for my friends.
Are you
Boba-
actually talking to the dog?
Oh, and Hiroki as well. He'll probably walk up and go, "You'll have to pardon
Yes.
you'll have to pardon the Master Samurai's conduct potentially. Good sir, we would like to acquire a certain amount of rooms," and he'd like count the members of the party and say how many rooms.
And at this, like, you hear laughing from the hallway as Saito comes stepping out. And again,
Yeah.
for description, he's average height. He has blonde hair, blue eyes, but his facial features are more like an Ame Cullen. As he smiles to all of you, he's like, I love when it works, even if it only is on drunks.
Oh, apologies, sir. I was having a conversation with my new friend Boba here, but maybe you could help us find rooms.
Yes. Boba was going to get me and my friends rooms.
Oh, and he walks up and, like, starts scratching Boba's head, and he's just, like, big happy dog smile. It's like, yes, he is the mascot. He's the face of our establishment. 1, 2,
Wow.
3.
This is an interesting relationship. If he is also he probably is like, what a well-spoken mascot, and he kind of just smiles.
Yeah, he smiles back at you, rolling his eyes. And he's
Yeah.
like, my name is Saito Burrell. I will be taking care of you. I am the manservant here. The lady is asleep. Unfortunately, perhaps you can meet her tomorrow.
I would love to.
Are you each wanting to stay in individual rooms, or...
Well, depending on the pocketbook of our benefactor, I'm sure that Shion and I might be able to share a room.
Yes. How much are rooms? I would like
He gives you a
me a
big
room.
number.
A big old number.
And that's when Suguru's like,
I'm here and very sober. Do I notice that he's trying to rip my homies off?
no, this is just an upscale establishment meant for samurai of high standing.
That is fair. Okay.
That's when Suguru steps in and is like, me and my student can share a room. Fukuro dipping her head.
I assume the room comes with multiple beds. Me and my brother can share one as well.
Each bedroom can have walls set up for anywhere from 2 to 4.
What are we thinking, guys? And I turn around, and this is the nicest I've been to all of you.
Yeah, no, I'm digging it. It's a good time. Hiroki is having a good time not being berated.
How much is 3 rooms?
How long do you plan on staying?
Hmm.
Shion actually steps forward at that and smiles and says, we're staying until the tide turns. Which Saito pauses like, free of charge.
I look at Shion. Yeah, I look at Shion and I go, wow, what an expert haggler. And kind of like cheerily grab my things.
He smiles, he's like, it helps if you know the place.
Yes, Xian, I think I have misjudged you. We should be
Oh.
friends.
We are already the best of friends. I'm friends with everyone. Just like Saito here. Kochiki. Or not Kochiki. Hiroki. You should speak to him while the rest of us put our things away. I also believe that there is a hot spring out back. Isn't that right, Saito? He nods. He's like, there is. Big enough for all of you. One side for the men, one side for the women.
Oh, fantastic. I think I could use a nice hot spring. Isn't that right, brother? And I look back.
You could definitely use a bath before you barf on yourself.
Yes,
No.
a bath would be quite wonderful, actually. But I do like making new friends. And he kind of looks at Shion with a little bit of like a question mark on his face, you know? A little bit of a like, you're telling me to go talk to this guy. Okay, I can do that. You know.
Let's do that then. I will finish getting everything set up while you two talk. And Saito's like, yes, yes, come. The three of us will talk in the dining in the dining room.
Oh yeah.
The rest of
And
you feel free to pick your rooms. These two are already taken, pointing to the ones for Izumi and Masahara and the one for Nagashita.
I wonder if there are any character players in there, Hiroki says, forthwallingly.
Not at the moment.
You cut that out, Deadpool.
I sense a plot hook.
Oh boy, cheeseburgers!
Oh god.
Jelly donuts are my favorite!
So yeah, do the rest of you start putting your things away?
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like-
start putting my things away, and I want to stumble my way to the hot spring after
Fu-
I'm done.
Fukuro is very happy that she's the only woman in the party now because, since Izumi's not here, because that means no one gets to see her face when she goes to bathe.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And yeah, we're gonna have these three go into the dining room.
Okay.
And after that, Saito and Shion share a big old friendly hug. And he's like,
Aw.
careful, the arm. He's like, still? Huh. You're just going to complain about that all the time. Anyway, who are you, friend?
My name is... And then he looks at Shion.
Shion nods.
And he drops the stupid smile. He goes, my name is Okuhashi Hiroki.
Oh, his eyes raise at that, and he's like, Okuhashi, you say?
And he looks pretty uncomfortable, but he does kind of nod.
You can speak freely here. The walls are ensourced. Or are ensorcelled. No one can
Kind
hear
of.
out of them.
Yeah, he kind of nods and says, I am, to my knowledge, the final survivor and the daimyo of the Grass Clan.
He nods at that, noticeably doesn't bow, but leans back on the
That's fine. I don't
on
need
the
him to
like
bow.
fire table. There's like a table
Yeah.
set up, and there's a fire pit, a raised fire pit with it.
Yeah.
And he's like, Assuming that's why you brought him here, Shion. Shion nods. I thought that you could find something for him. Given the situation, Master Okuhashi, I believe
Oh,
one of the
and-
best things I could do is get you out of the country.
And Hiroki kind of... It's hard to read Hiroki's face at this point. Because I don't think Hiroki knows what he's thinking at hearing that. And he kind of probably says, I see.
It will take time. Do you have any preference for where you would go? I know people who could smuggle you out to the Eightfold Kingdoms or to Stairly. Anywhere, really.
And Hiroki kind of pauses and thinks for a second. He goes, I apologize. I am not very worldly versed. Is there somewhere with great grasslands? Maybe timber to build a hut?
Oh, I'm sure that you could find something in the Isles of Stairly. They're much more stable than other parts of the world, and a lot warmer than Revnaya.
Yeah, he kind of nods and says, "Right. You wouldn't happen to have any scrolls or anything similar that might describe the area and the people that might be there, would you?"
He nods, and attached to this room is a small reading room. You can look in there and see if there's anything. Sterlians are, well, they look like me. I'm at least half Sterlian. My father was a sailor.
Kind of. And he probably, to his surprise, he probably bows to him and says, I respect what you do. It cannot be easy being who you are in the station that you appear to hold.
Yeah, he does look pretty surprised that you bowed. Shion even looks surprised that, like, he's looking at you in a new light, like a little bit more respect. He liked that.
Oh yeah, well I mean, Hiroki's a
Shion
good
liked that.
person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like his whole thing is like, I need to respect people and I need to understand where they're coming from. So this is
Respect
for
people
sure.
juice.
Yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, he says the offer is very generous, and truth be told, it most likely is the smart offer. I will. What sort of payment would I owe you? How may I work off this debt?
Oh, this is no debt. Consider it me cutting off a few favors with Shion here.
Kind of looks at Shion and gives him a very deep bow and says, I appreciate you, friend. We've known each other for a couple weeks' walk, but you feel as brother to me.
He smiles at that and he's like, Brothers of the road, we walk the path of waves.
He kind of nods at that, says, I would not disrespect you by saying that I will not most likely take this deal, but I hope you understand. I would like to first examine my options and read about this, and well, I have much meditation to do.
Oh yeah, and Saito nods at that and is like, please, take the time you need. With the festival, it's a bit harder to get things smuggled in or out. So for now, I'm going to see if I can't call in a few favors of my own.
Kind of nods and says, if you have any need of my service, please treat me as you would any other member of your employ. I very much appreciate your discretion and your station.
He just gives a toothy smile at that. He's like, you know, the only other person who works here besides me is the dog.
Well, if I should sit affront the store, or not store, if I should sit affront the inn and be puppeted as you have puppeted that dog, then so shall be my lot in life for right now.
He has like a little bright, cheery laugh at that. It's like, don't expect me to give you head scratches, too.
Oh, but that seems to be the perfect part of the job.
Oh, the perfect part is just the work I get to do. For my lady.
Kind of nods and yeah, I think Hiroki would say, I understand that. There is one thing, and he looks at Shion and says, there's one thing I believe you should know, Shion.
I'm pregnant.
Ha! Hiroki normally would laugh at something like that, so the fact that he didn't
Oh, no,
is
no,
probably...
no. That was me as a DM
Oh.
making
Oh.
silly buggers.
Okay, yeah. But he looks at Shion and essentially says, I believe that the blacksmith is onto me. The noble is not. He seems ignorant, but the blacksmith appears to be much sharper than the two, or of the two.
As
He
he
wishes
sharpens
to-
blades, he sharpens his mind.
Kind of says he wishes to examine my blade in greater detail. Being in the capital and, well, knowing what this blade is, if he were to... And he kind of pauses and, like, lets them fill
Yeah.
in the blank.
He reaches out and gently taps your shoulder with his good arm and says, speak to Fukuro. I believe she has a skill set suited for this.
Yeah, Hiroki probably kind of looks a little curiously, but nods and says, of course. You have not led me astray yet, friend.
Maples are sturdy.
And he
Now.
says, Oh, he probably would respond with, "Sturdiness is not all that there is, but it is a good trait."
Now, I believe we should take advantage of this bath before it gets too late and before Kochiki vomits all through the nice water.
Yes, I do smell terrible. And Hiroki like puts on a big Hiroki grin
Yeah,
again.
Saito has his dumb little grin. He's like, "Why do you think I'm on this side of the room?"
Yeah. Oh, Hiroki probably chuckles at that and says, "Duly noted. Come, let us go." And he probably goes, "Come, good friend, let us go and bathe in the clean waters of the capital city."
Please, inform the others to leave their clothes where they are. I'll get to them when I can.
Yeah, and he probably looks and says, "Also, if I may ask one more favor, I do have payment if needed. I require a new set of clothing. As you can see, this is ill-fitting and, well, if there were to be trouble, this would protect me not at all."
I think I know someone who could help with that. In the morning, you can go down to the dock and meet them.
Yeah, he nods, he does a deep bow and says, probably says, "You honor me with your presence," and he's gonna leave to the bathhouse.
And from there, we're going to cut back to our other party.
Yee.
You're muted, Amy.
My dog is barking, and I'm
Oh.
yelling at her to stop barking. So I will probably stay muted while she's being a jerk. But I am present.
So, just to recap for you guys, and the reason I'm looking down here is I'm petting my kitty. Because she's being very needy. You just finished talking with the dean, and you have a few avenues that you can do.
One of them only 3 stories down from where we are.
Mm-hmm. You can
You really don't want to come back up these steps.
That is correct, sir.
There's Mistress Dai Suchi that you could talk to. There is Sanba somewhere. And you also have the docks to go to at some point.
That was kind of why I was like, "Oh, it's getting dark. Maybe we should go to the docks now." Well, we can go talk to at least Daisuji.
Yep.
Daisuji is the nurse, right?
Right.
She is the professor of the School of Medicine, yeah. And the
Okay.
nurse.
Maybe we can stop there on the way, and that'll be like our last thing we do here at the school tonight.
That works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I'm gonna walk down the stairs this time. Actually, no, it's more fun to run downstairs than it is to run up them. Damn it!
Don't take these stairs too brave, because they're pretty steep.
You will be falling for a while.
Probably. Can I take them? Well, I took them 2 at a time going up.
Ooh, taking
Yeah.
stairs down 2 at a time? I might have
I
you
know.
to do a check for that, because that's hard to do as someone who is ate shit going downstairs like
Yeah.
that.
How's your
That's
water?
true. That's my water. My water is trash. So
That's the movement stat, you know.
I know it's bad. Maybe I'm a little tired. Maybe I'll like dance myself down these stairs, but I'll take them 1 at a time.
Are you going all like fucking Joker down the stairs dancing?
A little bit, a little bit.
Jesus.
Happy to be here, you guys. It's a problem.
I take them a little bit lighter than we did going upstairs, obviously, because it's so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 3 of you pretty quickly find yourself down on the 4th tier. And it's where you notice that there are some students meandering about. All of them are like that first student you met. Their white kimonos have a very soft, trying to think, like a cornflower blue trimming to them in a belt.
Your kimonos are pretty.
And there's a few buildings. You see a couple students are carrying someone who's bleeding from a head wound into one of the bigger ones. They're like, "You're okay. You're okay." And they're just like, "Ah,
Oh God! Please don't tell Mom. Please don't tell Mom.
Don't tell Mom.
Call Mom! Call Mom! It's bad!"
Oh, Mom! I'm gonna tap Nagashita. Nagashita? That's computer. uh, Masahira, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
point. Think we should follow the bloody boy or girl, the bloody person. We should follow the blood.
That might be prudent, yes. We'll go follow the
Easiest
yeah.
way to
bleeding
find
child.
medical personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow this person. It's not like they're bleeding enough to be concerned, but you know how it is with any wound, especially around the forehead. They're gushers. They bleed heavy. There's a nice little blood trail that you can follow in. And you step inside, and there's this woman, actually about as the same size as you, Izumi, a little shorter, even about 5'4", with long black hair pulled into a loose ponytail, comes about to the mid of her back. Seems to be in her 30s or something, in a very rich blue dress, not a kimono, different style dress in that same cornflower blue, with an intricate design of flowers embossed into it. And her sleeves are pulled back, and she's chastising this boy as he's being put gently on a mat by the other two.
I do believe we found her.
You know, she's like,
Mm-hmm.
"You have been here long," and he has a red colored trimming and sash compared to the others. He's like, "You have been here long enough that I believe that Professor Disnarovich would be very upset to find out that you made such a rookie mistake." But she's saying it in a very motherly way.
Right. I'm
No.
gonna.
Hold still as she starts clean, and then looks at him and is like, double takes. You three aren't students.
No, ma'am. Hello, and I'm gonna bow.
I'll give her a bow, but I'll be like, please finish your work. We do not mean to interrupt.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, this one is fine. He's just being a little baby." And
Got him.
he like looks so ashamed, like his cheeks are red, and she's gently cleaning off the wounds. Like, this will only take 1 or 2 stitches. How can I help the three of you?
We have questions about a former student of yours.
She nods and stands up and goes over to her little table and starts grinding herbs. It's a very pungent room. This room smells of dried herbs and medicines. A mix of very pretty and soft smells and very strong and pungent ones that burn the nose. A former student? Who might that
Yes. Isaru Inari.
be? Inori. She pauses and thinks like, she was here last year. She was a very fine woman.
Yes, I was told that you had taken a liking to her as a student.
As a person, not as a student. That is why I did not choose her to be one of my apprentices.
RIP!
And looks and says, "I am, first and foremost, a doctor of medicine in a time of war. It takes a certain strength of the heart in order to see the things I do."
Man, there's a lot of people just calling her a weak-ass pussy.
Is there like an insight check or something?
There's something.
I mean, because if the doors are open and it's a time of peace, and she says she's a doctor in a time of war, did she misspoke? Did she misspeak?
You could
Or is there more we don't know about?
You could do a courtesy. Look at your social skills and try and pick what you would do. Courtesy is generally when you're dealing with people who are above you in station. Command is people below you. Games and performance are equal.
Yeah,
I would
courtesy and
probably
fire looks
do-
right.
I think I would do a courtesy.
Or Wait a minute, that's
I
weird.
could see a
Fire.
courtesy Earth working, trying to reason with her. But you're going to have to... You can't just insight this. You're going to have to try and weasel out what you're wanting to know.
Oh, well, that's easy. So I'll say, I'm sorry. I thought it was a time of peace. You say you're a doctor in a time of war. What war do you speak of?
Oh, forgive me. It was a figure of speech, though in my home country, war is incessant.
Whoa, maybe they should back
Oh.
off their sisters.
Oh, what country are you from? Should I still roll that social?
Yeah, you can. That would
Okay.
be... I would say that would allow you to determine exploding success and give yourself a void point because I forgot to give you a target number, and that's the rules.
Oh, okay. I don't
If
know
you
how to
forget to
do.
give her a target number, she has to take a void point? Wow.
You get a
How
void
do
point
I-
if I either don't tell you or I say I'm hiding the target number.
I guess I don't know where the void. Oh, I see, right here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna finalize that step. Oh, I rolled again.
Yeah, because you had an exploding success.
Oh, okay, and then I can keep that.
Yep,
So I can finalize it again.
that's
Oh,
perfect.
I have to apply my strife though.
Yes, you have to keep that
Okay.
one strife.
Now I have 2 strife.
All right. You can tell that she's being genuine.
Okay.
You can tell that she is a very courteous and kind-natured woman.
Got it.
But you ask her, she's like, I am from the Eightfold Kingdoms. The
Oh.
warlords are always fighting amongst themselves. That is where I learned medicine.
Oh, I've heard of the Eightfold Kingdoms. I've never been. Is that why you're here now? To have a bit of a more peaceful life?
She gives a small smile and says, I wish. Yes, it is nice to be away from the war. But I was asked to come here at behest of your shogun. To teach your students what I know of war and of medicine.
I understand. I'm sorry to pry.
It's so weird that the Shogun has this much power, but you know, I'm not gonna raise that question openly.
Don't do it. So, can you tell us what happened to the girl before she left?
Yes. Inori was... She was very good at what she did. She was very capable when it came to medicine. She worked here much of the time, helping me with making my unguents and my poultices. And she's like taking all these strange things and grinding there. She's like, an ancient art from Hanga, the Eightfold Kingdoms. The Hangis are very good when it comes to traditional medicines. But I do not believe that she would do well if your country were to come to war. It is one thing to treat someone, giving this guy a look as she comes over and starts applying this very goopy medicine to the cut, and he winces in pain, and she very, very gently gives him a little pat on the cheek as like a sit still kind of thing. She's like, there's a difference between treating people who don't know to dodge when they should weave than there is dealing with someone who's been ran through by a blade.
Yeah.
So you're saying she has a weak stomach? Or
She is too good-natured for her own good. She is a bright and brilliant star that should not be dimmed by the darkness of war.
do you know where she might have gone after being dismissed from the school?
Trying to think. Can you give me a courtesy check of some variety?
Fire.
Yes, how do you try to incite the information out of her? Because you notice when you say that, there's a brief flicker to her dark brown eyes before she
Yeah, he'll
looks
probably
away.
mention, like, it seems odd that someone who is kind-hearted would be pushed away from a task that requires kind-heartedness.
Make that roll. Target number 2. No void
By
point
the
for
way.
you.
By
Ah.
the way, I realized I used curiosity, and I can take off free strife with my curiosity.
You can. Also, nice.
I forget what's what. I wish it just
3
tell me.
basic successes. The funny 3 tadpoles is a exploding success. 1 opportunity, 2 strife.
Okay. So if I keep, like, and I keep 3, so...
You can keep up to 3. You don't have to keep them if you don't want.
And then I'll keep... Is exploding success also considered a success?
Yes,
Or no?
they are a success that then you get to re-roll.
Okay, so I'll meet it if I keep 1 success and 1 exploding success.
Yes.
Nope. Oh god, I did something weird.
Do you
How do
want to
I
also
undo?
keep the opportunity?
I want to keep the exploding, the opportunity. So I'll discard the 2 successes with fire. That's
yeah,
right.
with strife.
Okay. So finalize. Huh.
You don't
I'll
have
just-
to keep it.
Don't have to keep it.
I mean, it still gives me a bonus success, and I can use the opportunity to get rid of the strife.
This is what you... Yeah, you know you could inflict strife. Or
Oh,
you are
inflict-
impressive
okay,
and
okay.
flashy. Or you reduce the target number of another character's next social check by 1.
I think I will. I won't keep it then, and I will just keep the 2 successes essentially,
Mm-hmm.
and I will apply 2 strife for her.
Mean. Yeah, you
I'm
say
pressing
it...
her. This is a family member.
Yeah, you say that in such a way where she pauses and does take a very deep, steadying breath and kind of sets her jaw for a moment and is like, my friend, good-natured, kind-hearted people make excellent doctors, but they are not the kind of people who can stride throughout a battlefield deciding who they can use the medicine on and who it would be better off to just let nature take its course. War is difficult, especially for us.
Then I believe it would be everyone's task to help harden the heart, keep it kind, but
And that is what I
Hardened.
tried to do, she says, raising her voice a little bit. And the student kind of looks at you guys like, what? She's like, and that is what I tried to do. But it cannot always be done, nor should it. War is not for everyone, samurai.
well, unfortunately, the decisions made by
she
the
just
school.
called you samurai.
The decisions made by the school has caused her to go missing, and it is now my duty to seek her out. Do you know if she had any contacts outside the school,
She...
or were you only focused on your patients?
Ooh, she looks pissed at that.
Yeah, that one would be an insight roll.
You don't need an insight for that. You just basically went up to a doctor and be like, man, fuck you caring about your patients and shit.
No, it wasn't that. It was more of a you see, like, she claimed to have liked her, but then was just he's trying to roil that up. Like, if you cared about her, you should have put more effort into her well-being, kind of thing.
She just stares at you and is like, how dare you come into my office, my triage center, and have the gall to say that I do not care enough of my students.
Unfortunately,
My
she's-
friend is meaning no disrespect. However, he is looking for someone, and that someone seems to have been missing for longer than he had been initially told. As someone who was not only fond of her, but also a medical professional who was one of the last to see her within this facility. I assume you, of course, have ideas as to her physical and mental states when she left. Was she upset? Was she injured, favoring any limbs? Had she been hurt by other students? Anything like that could help us, and I'm sure a medical professional like yourself would be very, very interested in helping us as best she can. I think this would be courtesy plus charm. Courtesy charm.
Yes, this is definitely trying to calm her down because someone incited her a little too much.
Bitch deserved it.
What? No, no, she did not. Not in any world, Daniel.
I mean, did
Suji
she
hasn't
deserve
done
it?
anything wrong.
I simply just like the statement "bitch deserved it," so I'm on Daniel's side.
That's
I
Wow, I am
was
stuck
gonna
with-
say the same thing, but
I am stuck
I
with
was
strife
hung
no
up
matter
before.
what I do, aren't I?
You're stressed out having to deal with Mazahira's bullshit.
Yes, it is bullshit. That's a good way to put it.
Also, void point, I forgot. Ooh, opportunities. Yummy.
I will keep the opportunity that doesn't have a strife attached to it.
Alright.
Apply 2 more
What can I-
strife to her. 2 more strife to her.
No more.
I am going to add more strife to her because
You are doing
it's good cop, bad cop. The basic idea is to get her to break.
You are doing water,
Oh, it has
though.
different things. Yeah.
I did realize
Yeah,
though,
when you-
Coach Hiki's composure is insane. I should be taking a lot of strife. I should just be
Actually,
taking
yeah.
all-
What can I do with the water?
When you finalize your roll,
opportunity.
I will have
Yep.
the dice helper, which shows
There we go.
you can recover 2 strife, like the 2 strife you gained.
Ha
You can
ha!
perform the task efficiently, or you can add another kept die to your blah, blah, blah. You can read it.
Yeah, I'm gonna recover those two, so I don't have any strife at all. Smooth. I'm smooth.
You know, she takes a deep breath and does seem to take better to your approach. It's like, I believe that she was happy to go. She was not well liked by some of the other students. As she's starting to, now that this area on this guy's forehead is numbed, starting to give him his stitches. And is like, she did not have any injuries that I could see, but I know that she was quite fond of going to the Temple of Inari.
So, hold on, I'm taking a note. Wait, Temple of Inari, but isn't her name Inari?
Her name is Inori.
Oh,
Inari is the... And you would know, Inari is the goddess of agriculture, fertility, the home, family, good...
The exact opposite of war. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I will,
The fox
I will
goddess.
too take a deep breath, and I will, I apologize for my words. I have learned recently that the niece of my family's, the head of my family, has now been missing for over a year with no way to realize, or no way to figure out where. If you might aid any way, or if you have any idea who she might have left with, I would be greatly appreciative.
The last person to see her before she left was her roommate, Sanba.
I'm gonna kill the bitch. That roommate just keeps popping up everywhere. It's her.
Yeah, because it's her roommate.
Sounds kind of
You know, she had to pack up and get her stuff.
Also, the other thing is, the last person she saw was Sonda, is literally the only information you've got on her, and it's only been repeated to you. So you're like, the information that I got before, she keeps coming up in this equation. I'm gonna kill her.
You know what, Hiroki?
He's a
You're
samurai,
here.
not an
I'm
investigator.
not. No, this is Mira. This is Mira talking right now. This is hoon fuckery.
All right. Well, I apologized. Okay, I was just I
Yeah,
love the character.
Her raising her voice. There were another couple people in here who were like 6 students. Everyone in the room looked like it's one of those things like when the quiet person gets upset and loud and people know them as the quiet person, everyone gets a little tense.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, mom's mad.
Yeah. And especially the student who she's stitching up kind of gives you this look like, please don't piss her off while she is currently stitching up my forehead.
Mm-hmm. Just don't get cut, Fivehead.
That's why I had to step in and make with the happy, cute words.
Right. Sorry, Izumi was T-posting because I'm literally inside of a haboob right now, and my personal sky, because the sky is mine, is the color of a cardboard box.
Ugh.
It's fucking I can't.
It means my work is gonna be fun tonight.
Honestly, yeah, it is. You're gonna have a real good time because that shit's fucking insane. I can't see anything.
Tell the
outside.
audience exactly what a haboob is, other than the best word ever to say.
Oh, sorry. A haboob is a dust storm. It's a giant dust storm, and we get them in the desert. And I might lose power and internet. So, like, I don't know, but it's insane. It's fucking insane outside.
They're also called Kamsins in the Middle
They're also
East.
called dust storms, you know.
Haboob is a great word.
Yeah, but
though.
Haboob and Kamsin are just better words.
They are.
Especially haboob.
Yeah, I was about to
Haboob is
say,
pretty-
Rowan, you can
pretty
try.
based.
Quit trying to make Campson a thing. It's never going to be a thing.
Never gonna be a
I'm trying to
thing.
make such a thing.
Listen, it's good enough to be a boss in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, then it's good enough for me. I'm just saying, give war a chance.
Come on, Jack. We're making the world's biggest omelet. You gotta crack a few eggs.
Can't worry about every egg.
Oh, shit.
But,
Alright.
yeah.
We should go find but we can't find her today. We need to go and do Nagasaki's stuff,
Yes,
yeah?
it is getting dark.
Nagasaki?
Yeah.
Nagashita.
Oh,
Nagashita,
no.
I'm sorry, I'm all sorts of
Nagasaki
fucked up right
is
now.
a place that got hit by a nuke.
Did somebody say
Oh.
Saki?
Oh,
God damn it.
no.
Oh, God. And Grandpa's drunk.
Oh, no. Someone just
so
mentioned
sorry.
war crimes.
I'm
Oh,
so
wow.
sorry.
Nah, it's fine. It's
It's
not like
okay.
anyone's going to fucking actually be mad about that.
It's
And
technically
Twitch,
not a war crime.
if you
Except
are mad
me.
about
Goodbye. I'm just kidding.
it, fuck you.
It's technically not a war crime. It was a valid target.
No.
That is
Nagashita?
true.
Nagashita?
Nagashita.
Oh, now you gotta make fun of his name.
Now you're making fun of his name.
I
Yeah.
am. No, it's
Wow,
bad.
you're
I'm sorry.
fucking rude, Amy. What the
I know.
fuck?
Take 7
It's a haboob.
stripes.
You know what? This haboob is turning you into a real
Haboob.
boob.
It's insane out there. Okay.
Anyway, fantastic.
We got a fantastic. We did it.
Everyone, just take away all your void points. I hate you all.
No, what does the
No.
void point do? I haven't even been able to use
Void
it
points
yet.
let you do re-rolls and other
Oh.
shit.
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, some invocations and such require you to spend a void point to do them.
Oh.
I better go looking for those. Those sound powerful.
Anyway, you guys.
Did they stay through the whole session? And like after the session, did
Yes,
they stay?
they stay. So yeah.
Okay. Let's go search for your friend or your person, Nagashita.
Yes, let us go And if it isn't too dark at the and when we get to the docks, we can ask around.
It's it is dusk by the time you get to the docks after you leave. The docks are more a district than anything else, but as you come down the slope towards the delta of the River Hiei, there are a lot of buildings set up, storage houses and warehouses that are squat yet wide buildings. You have this is also kind of a red light district. You have geisha houses. You have houses that are for women of ill repute. You have gambling houses. You have sake dens. You have opium dens. You have everything that you could want on a high school field trip.
Ooh, fun.
But also a lot of boats, from everything from the size of military bunes, which are these tall, cube-shaped boats that are powered by oars, to little fishing boats that are like someone took a barrel and cut it in half. One-person fishing boats that are filling the docks. People are just coming in with their catches for the day. Smells like a mix of river water, especially when the river's a little slow because this is the delta, and fish. But Nagashita, you would notice. Yeah, you were told that this was the part of town that tends to have organized crime. Yeah. There seems to be people wearing two different kinds of outfits. But both of them are Yakuza. One, they wear their kimono only over one shoulder to expose their tattoos on their other arm. And their kimonos are red and black. And the other tend to be more proper, more traditionally dressed in green and white kimonos.
As we're walking closer to this place, the pep in my step diminishes. I start to walk with maybe a little bit more respect.
Yeah, it's time to walk very carefully and keep an ear out for one of two names. And I will. What should I tell my traveling companions? It seems there are a lot of Yakuza working here right now. So please be careful. I don't want to start any fights.
Sure.
And the atmosphere here is pretty lively despite the presence of these armed thugs. People are drinking, partying, laughing, gambling, getting mad that they gambled. Because they were probably drinking before they gambled. Bad combo. Rookie mistake.
I was in a campaign that literally we were on a riverboat and the only rules were, the rule is you can drink on the boat, you can gamble on the boat, but you can't drink and gamble on the boat. Bad for a sailor's soul.
Did you proceed to drink and gamble on the boat?
Oh, absolutely. I was a rogue. What the fuck do you expect a rogue to do?
Good. Duh. I expect nothing less.
Yeah, but good. One of the most boppin' establishments here seems to be a geisha house.
Well, that place looks lively. Let's see what's going on there. Any sign of any names of what families may be operating here?
Oh, you can tell as you approach that there's a small marking on the side of the door, marking it as the territory of the Momori family.
The good one. I know the other one is the Akuma family, which we want to avoid.
Hey, I have that little symbol. What's the family symbol?
Your mon, the symbol of your clan?
No. The symbol that I ripped off the ninja.
Oh, that is for one of the Imperial families.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it does not match anything you'll find out here. For that, you would want to be in the palace to find.
Oh, Jesus. Got it. Oh, that's a good reason to be friends with what's his name, the drunk one. We're not friends yet. It's out of character. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go into the geisha house and see what's hopping. Why is it so lively right now?
And inside,
Okay.
you see this character who is, appears to be in his late teens, early 20s, wearing an Oni mask that's a little too big, hanging off the side of his head, dyed blonde hair, and red eyes, which you think are either some sort of magic or contact or something to that effect. Very garishly dressed in red and gold. As he stands up from a little cushion next to the door he was standing, saunters over to the three of you and was like, "Ah, newcomers, what can I help you three with? Is it some company that you're looking for? We entertain to all tastes," saying, looking towards Azumi. "Our ladies
Whoa.
just love people like you."
Oh, yeah?
As long as
And
you
we've
have
hooked Amy.
as
There
long
we
as you
go.
have-
We got the lesbian plotline in.
a deep enough pocketbook.
Oh, well, I don't have a whole lot of money, and I've never really paid for love before. I
Ah,
don't know.
love? We are not an establishment like that. You would have to go to one of the Akama's places for that. No, we sell companionship here.
So what? You cut out on me.
We sell companionship here.
Well, I thought that was the same thing. It's not the same thing.
No. The difference. And he like points in, and there's like people who are sitting just talking to geisha or listening to them play instruments or playing Go or other games with them. Is we are a fine, upstanding establishment.
Okay. How much does it cost to have a companion?
Well, what are you looking for? As
I
he
don't know what I'm
motions
looking
towards
for.
a thing of prices, and it's very expensive.
Nagashita's just eating this up, watching this trade going down.
The monk
I-
realizes the world is much larger than she thought.
Yes, that's what happens. Yeah. She's gonna look down the list. What can I get for?
What can I get
We have
for
McDonald's.
$12?
I've got 2 boo. What can I get for 2 boo?
Thought you said I've got 2 boobs,
Out.
and I was like, yes, we know.
Yeah,
A
what can
handshake?
you get for 2 boo?
Two
Ow.
haboob.
2 haboobs. I just got the 1 haboob, but I got 2 boo and a haboob, and then some boobs. What can I get for all that?
You say that.
True blue.
You say, "Oh, what can I get for 2?" Like basically, what can I get for $20?
Basically, yes.
He blinks,
Oh God.
looks at you, and says, "You can get the hell out of my establishment."
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Like, let me just. I don't
This is
know.
golden.
I've never paid for that before. What do you get? What's the point?
You get
We
to
just
spend
listen
time with a
to
beautiful woman who listens
Yeah,
to you
you
talk about
fucking
your boring,
deserve.
crappy life.
But my life's not boring or crappy.
Then
And
why
I
are you
have
here?
fun all the time.
Why are you here?
Well, honestly, I just followed my friend. This is my friend.
Do you
Where does
need
she
someone to talk to? Because I feel like I need someone to talk to after talking to her.
She has that effect on everyone. I'm looking for someone to talk to, yes, but not for companionship. I seek information.
Ah, I know where you're from. You kind of people are always good to talk to. Well, information isn't free. So, the two of you can stay out here in the main room. Just don't interfere with the ladies and their dates. And can talk to you in private. Unless these two are like bodyguards. Surely you're not keeping them around for their looks or their brains.
Why are you so mean? Is it because I insulted you with my boo?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
He made it so easy. I love that.
Yes.
if that's the only reason, then I don't care.
Cool. Two of us then.
God. God.
Burn.
So mean.
She gonna learn today.
Oh,
How much
God,
is a
this
lady?
golden.
You walked into like a lady cafe and was like, "We're gonna good for $20."
It's true. How much is a lady? How much is a little bit of time with a beautiful lady?
You'd have to have like 6 boo to basically just sit down and talk with one for an hour.
Will he switch out my Koku for my boo?
If you
does
did
he
tell
get
him you had
change back?
Koku.
Of course not, because I only had 2 boo over here, so I wanted
Ha-
to get for the boo.
Remember, Boo is a subset of Koku. It's like you've got two tens
I know.
and a few hundreds rolled up in your pocket.
I
Yeah.
know. Okay, well, will he make change for my Koku?
Yes.
Okay, then before he leaves, I'm going to pull out a Koku and go, I need change back, and I would like to spend time with a lovely person.
Oh, you pull out the
Preferably a
Koban,
lady.
and he's like, "Oh, I've completely misread you, my lady. I am so sorry. It's the stress of the establishment. I'm sure you understand."
Sir, I'd rather you not bullshit me. We've already had a conversation. Just give me my change and my time.
He starts doing. He's like,
Jeez.
"Okay,
Now she's
that I
getting
can actually.
rude.
I like that. You don't bullshit around."
Not often, no.
No.
How much change do I
so-
get back?
So, hey, Amy,
4? I
Yeah.
think.
do you
4
know
boo?
what you are right now walking into this building?
No.
A rube. A
I
big,
know.
shiny rube.
A
Like,
fucking enigma.
I know. I know. I can't go up to. I have 2 boo,
Just walks
and it
in and
doesn't
just gives someone a
let me
headache.
go up to 6. I can only go up to 4 boo.
Oh, because 4 boo is a Koku.
Okay.
Well, just go up to 4.
Okay. Go up to
Go up to the
4?
max.
Okay. Okay.
I will have to get better about the weird denominations of money in this. I'm used to
Okay.
D&D where it's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Right.
Right.
Except for Electrum,
Okay.
because
currency
Electrum
is
can
best currency.
Yeah.
fuck off.
Electrum
Right.
can fuck off. Thank you. Someone else who fucking agrees.
That's why when Gunner's like, "Oh, you find 1 gold, 2 silver, 4 copper, and 3 Electrum," I wanted to yell. I
No.
put the Electrum back in the water.
Right.
Eh.
So I
What
want to
happened
look
to
over.
platinum?
Shit. Yeah.
We're not that rich.
No. I want to look over it, Nagashita, and go, are you going to be okay without me? Because I'd really like to see what this is about.
Oh, this
I
scrawny
will,
little
as long
twink
as
couldn't
someone keeps
fucking
an eye
beat
on
you
the
up.
door I go through. He looks at Masahira.
Okay? And I'm going to look over at
not.
Masahira, and I'm going to go, are you going to tell the abbot about this? Because we can't be friends if you do.
You can't tell the abbot I bought a prostitute!
Hey, Abbott.
It's
He
the
bought an
lamest
escort,
kind of
not a prostitute, an
Yeah,
escort.
It's the saddest kind of prostitute because you're not buying it for sex. You're like, I'm lonely and need someone to talk to.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
Masahiro
what I'm
will-
buying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was buying some. No, I want my money back. No, I thought
No,
I was
too
actually
late.
buying.
Her
something.
times
No,
are
no,
final.
no.
All right.
You're
I
not
thought
getting
I was
it back.
buying sex.
I thought I was buying a prostitute.
No,
I
no,
was very
no.
excited about this.
No.
Well, now you
That's
just have
the
a
other
new
family's
social
place.
challenge that you're gonna have to try and pull off. Can you talk this person into becoming what you want them to be?
Yeah, no, I'm really good at that. That'll be fine.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
that's gonna
concerned.
require more money.
Will it require money, or what if my
Remember, she has Goku.
irrepressible? I have irrepressible flirtation as well.
Well, that just means
And
you're
I'm-
going to have to flirt with her.
Right, and I'm also famously lucky. So maybe I'm famously lucky with the lady.
I don't think that's what it means. I don't think it means getting lucky.
Could be. I don't know. You're the GM. You tell me.
Exactly.
He
I
just
am the
did.
GM.
Fine.
This
fine,
is giving
fine.
me hardcore Flanny vibes.
I know it really is. I'm very upset about how
Tune in
Flanny I
Wednesday
just
nights,
pulled.
everybody, as well. This.
Yeah,
I
turn
pulled
in
the
Wednesday
Flannies
night
so
where
hard.
another horn dog gets bullied.
Okay.
Except this time it was by the person that owns the establishment.
Really? Yeah.
Just
You
like,
can
hey,
get the hell out of my estate. That's the best.
You can get
I
the
wanna
hell
call-
out.
That was great.
What can I get for $20? Out.
Sad.
Bye.
Well, she won't know anything
Bye
anyway.
bye.
Okay.
No, Master Hero will be
moving
like,
on then.
I see no reason to report you having a discussion with someone.
Izumi's gonna go, right. Discussion.
Izumi is
Right.
under false pretenses.
Very much so. She's very fucking much under false pretense.
She's gonna be like, that's it?
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy is going to escort Nagashita and Mazahara to the back room. And you are going to sit out front for a little bit, Izumi, before you are greeted by a lovely geisha in full, beautiful geisha attire with the big obi belt tied around her waist. Her face is painted up, hair done up, all pretty. She's carrying a little shamisen and is like, hello, you must be my client.
Hi. Yeah. Where do you yeah, hi. Hi.
Oh, aren't you just a sweet thing? My name is Ari.
Ari.
Where would you like to
Correct
sit?
the name.
Would you like to sit out here in the main room, or we could go for a walk in the garden and talk?
You don't have like a space, like a private space? There's you just do it in the garden?
Oh,
Yes.
my sweet dear, this is not that kind of establishment. We are geisha. We are not like that.
Oh. Well, I do okay. Well, anywhere private would be nice, I guess.
We have nice areas out in the garden that would be perfect for our discussions. Please,
Okay.
follow me.
Okay.
And she
I
very
can hear the disappointment.
She walks very dignified with her back straight, very practiced walk, very ladylike. Gently strumming her instrument as she walks.
Oh, how ethereal.
Yeah, this is great. You play that very well. Is there like a bench we could sit on?
Yes, and she probably does lead you to it and very daintily sits down on it.
Okay, so she's gonna take a deep breath. And she's gonna go, well, I might as well utilize my money to the best of my ability. Tell me what you know about these people, and I'm gonna pull that fucking imperial symbol, that imperial family symbol out.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit!
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, I
Right,
guess.
like, I got nothing to talk about, and we're not gonna fucking bone, so tell me some shit. Like,
That's
Wow,
fucking...
you know, you're reminding me almost of like Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Not in like
Yes.
his weird shittiness, but like in just the total like, oh, okay, I'm not getting what I want out of this thing. Well, let me just try a different angle then.
It's
Oh,
also
right,
kind of
like-
oblivious to the social norms and just does whatever. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
you know,
that's
I need this, so
okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, she takes it and looks and it's like, this is the mark of the Nintai family, one of the imperial families.
The Nintai?
I'll be
will wait.
right back.
Okay.
It's the hentai family. I had to make the joke only once.
Now
that's
we're
all.
talking.
Get out!
Okay,
Um,
okay, that's fair.
So, like, Are they really powerful people?
Of course they are. They're one of the imperial families.
Do any of them come here and talk to you guys?
Not often do we get someone from the palace down here. They have their own geisha houses within the palace.
Oh, okay.
But
Well-
I do know something about the Nintai.
Tell me.
She smiles at you. This very bright, pretty smile. And it's like, oh, but secrets have to be kept very, very quiet. Especially things like this of powerful people.
Well, I'm very clearly not anybody, and your secrets will be safe with me.
Oh, but you are, Izumi.
What?
The Ikozen
How do you-
Order is very, very important.
Hold on,
She's a plant.
ma'am. I don't think I told you my name or where I'm from, and I'm wearing basic bullshit traveling clothes. And I
Oh.
honestly kind of thought we were gonna fuck, so I came here under different pretenses. So I'd very
Don't make
much
me
like
faint
to
again.
know. I'm sorry. I'd very much like to know how you know me and what you think you know about me.
No, we
Oh.
do nosebleeds here.
I do know.
Oh, yes.
Rude.
I can tell that you're from the Ikozen by your tattoos, and also, I know that you're Abbot Michi's favorite student.
Ma'am, who are you?
She leans in, she's like, I'm nobody, and neither are you. And then you feel a sharp pain on your hand. And you look down,
Oh
and
shit!
she's holding an implement made of obsidian in the shape of a snake's jaw
Bitch, you just got poisoned.
that just bit down onto you.
What did you do? Why did you do this? What did you do? What
She
is this
sta-
thing?
She slowly stands up. She's like, don't panic too much. I'm well respected here, and my cover is too deep for you to break. You'll be fine.
With the other hand, I am gonna fucking flame on with my flame fist and be like, I don't think you understand. This is unacceptable. I didn't pay money for this.
as
Pay
you're
money
looking,
for conversation.
as you're looking down at it, you see a tattoo of a snake creep from the wound, starting to wind its way across your arm, to your side, and down to the small of your back.
The
And
fuck
she-
did I come back to?
She smiles and says, the tattoo will slowly creep its way up your back. And if it ever reaches your neck, it will bite down, and you will die.
Oh, I'm gonna hit her. No, wait a minute. Yep, I'm gonna hit her. I'm sorry,
girl was a
Nagashita.
plant.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna fucking hit her. Can I hit her?
You can try! It's a TN2 unarmed, martial arts unarmed, or whatever your invocation calls for.
I was gonna hit her with my flame fist that I've already like accumulated. So difficulty is 2.
Yes.
Okay, and then I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
So click, go to your skills, martial arts,
And it will be fire.
unarmed.
Or
Yep,
yeah,
got it.
what stance are you using? Like probably fire because
Oh.
you're really fucking pissed and you're trying to really get at this woman.
Yes, let me change my stance. Yes, I am in fire. Yep.
And
Okay.
fuego.
We're in danger.
All right, I'm gonna roll it.
I don't think you're gonna get your information tonight.
Shit, you hit her.
Well, that's okay.
I'm gonna.
She's got an explodey and a regular success if she chooses.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I think I did that right. I'm gonna click it
Yes.
again.
Another
got another-
success.
You do hit
Okay.
her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Describe what
yeah.
it's like as you fucking sock this poor geisha with your
geisha
fire
poison her?
fist.
Hadouken.
Not a poison,
Yeah.
a curse.
Cursed. Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay, so I take the fucking strife and I punch this bitch in the face or whatever. What happens?
Oh, you smack her in the face and she is sent spiraling back. hits the ground, and then there's a bright flash and smoke starts to fill the area.
And there's a log in her place.
Yes, actually.
Fuck.
Ninja
The
vanish.
log.
Yeah.
Substitution jutsu!
A little
shit.
log. No, it's called like... It is a ninjutsu technique where
Yes.
they substitute themselves for an object.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna go find the motherfucking keeper of this motherfucking joint.
Oh boy.
This is a
Oh
terrible
boy,
idea.
this is
We're
a
gonna
horrible
Speak of a new
idea. Yeah,
campaign.
this is gonna be fun.
We're gonna
Now I
cut...
have. Yeah, I figured you'd want to like do other stuff first before I get us kicked out.
So we're gonna cut back to Computer King. You follow him into the back room. And he's just kind of leans back against the wall. He's like, alright, what are you looking for exactly?
Well, I'm trying to find out more information on why the Emperor would stage an attack on a small clan that didn't seem to be very threatening. And whether or not it was the
politics.
Emperor's will.
Well, for that, you're going to want to get into the Imperial Court. Obviously.
There's a sparkle in his eye as he nods.
Well, lucky for you, the Momori have ties to the Imperial Court. Do you think that the family would be able to operate here as long as they have without some ties to the court?
I expected you to be well connected. You were highly regarded and recommended.
I'll tell you what. I could get you in to see the boss. He might be able to help you find your way in. But why should I? Remember, there is no free anything in the Imperial City.
No, of course there isn't. But what sort of favor would you be asking?
Oh, I wouldn't be the one asking it. That would be for Momori Kohai to ask.
This is an offer for, in order to get the meeting. I understand. I thought you were extracting your own price.
Oh, I will definitely get a finder's fee for being able to bring one of the Lily clan to my master.
Well, can you recommend something that your master seeks or wants to know that can be found out for him or found?
Well, obviously, anything that harms the Akuma helps the Momori.
That sounds like an admirable pursuit. I was informed that the Akuma were not to be trusted.
Nor trifled with. I'll let you in on a secret. The leader of their order, he's not a person.
Then I will definitely need to learn more about them.
That guy you have standing out front seems like he knows a lot about things that shouldn't be, or things that just aren't from this world. He's got that look to him.
I'll just nod.
And speaking of, it's around this time, Moss, here, that there's just a feeling of something wrong.
Yeah, someone's getting punched in the face.
It feels like there's darkness in the air. When you walked in, there was always this feeling of something being off. But this just feels... It's not something you could explain away from being in a shitty part of town.
Right. Herm, herm, herm.
And it's around this time that, yeah, you come fucking sprinting in.
Is he sitting down in a chair?
Well, you see Mazahira at the door first because they went
Yeah.
into a different room.
Okay. Hi, Mazahira. Is that the room where this keeper is the owner of this lovely establishment? Is he in there?
Crap, I can't remember. Is that the leader in there or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you look like you're really aggressive right now?
I'm like extra aggressive. Like I'm not happy.
The darkness is coming from her.
The darkness is
The
coming.
fucking flames
From
flames
inside
of
the
face.
geisha house.
I feel like there's almost like a swirl of darkness just ever so slightly around me, and like this, just like I would love to talk to him, and I need you to move, sir, if
Our
he's
friend
in there.
Our friend is having a conversation. What is ailing you right now?
Right. Okay. Cool. And I am going to like. What am I wearing right now?
You're probably wearing like just a tunic.
Just
like
a tunic.
like a gi and
What
gi
is it?
pants. So it's like the martial artist tunic with no sleeves.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna like lift up my shirt and I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna be like, do you see something on me? Is there something on me? And I'm just like basically nearly getting undressed at this point.
And everyone in the establishment is like, but yeah, you look and there is a snake tattoo that starts at like the base of her tailbone and is curled up like that, like it's coiled and starting to move. You don't see it moving.
Is there
Cat,
something on me?
what have you gotten yourself into this time?
Man, that geisha was a bitch. I need to talk to that guy. Oh man, I'm so angry. Excuse me. Is
Aw,
he in here?
man, I got cursed.
I got cursed. I'm gonna fucking slide past you
No.
and open the door.
I'll put an arm and like let our friend finish his conversation. He is here for some reason we should not interrupt. Once they're done,
Hey.
then you
Right.
By
and
the
that's
way,
great.
tattoo feels really, really evil.
Yeah, like I'm angry about it. I'm fucking mad, okay? And so like I want to hear what you're saying. Here's what I'm gonna say. This will be better. Okay, so like she's mad and she's not bubbly, but she's trying to keep her composure because she respects you as a person. And she'll be like, I hear what you're saying, and I understand that this is important, and this is probably important, and that's just great for him. Love it. So this bitch that fucking cursed me or something. It hurts. I'm so mad. Oh my God. She said that it was gonna go up my spine and it was gonna get to my neck and then it was gonna do the bitey bite and then I'm gonna die. So I don't know if I am going to make it past the end of their conversation. So it would be great if someone could figure it out because I'm gonna kill the guy that owns this place and if nothing else, get my motherfucking money back because I'm angry.
I step aside.
Give me that Koku back, bitch.
Give me my
Step
money.
aside. I'm like, okay.
She wanted was one pee-pee touch. That's all she wanted.
That's all I wanted.
I will,
That's all I fucking wanted.
I'll step aside. I'll put a hand on you. I'm like, we'll perform a cleansing rite when you are finished.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be super. That'd be awesome. And I'm gonna open the door. And I'm gonna go, excuse me, I'm so sorry for interrupting. Nagashita, do you have everything that you need here?
You were just
I'm
wrapping up your
in
conversation.
the middle of conversation. Is there something wrong?
Oh, I just need to talk to this lovely gentleman is he sitting like on the other side of a desk or something?
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
I know when someone wants a refund.
Oh, a refund. A refund, you say? A refund would be exceptional. You know what? Honestly, I think that I need maybe a little more than a refund. Do you
What are
have
you?
somebody that can also assist in a curse cleansing because your geisha bitch that you decided to cart me off with that definitely didn't want to touch me in normal places instead decided to cut me and then stick a fucking look at the shit on me and I'm mad and I fucking like lift up my fucking
Jesus
shirt
Christ.
in there and I'm like and I'm showing it to everybody.
Oh
and
no!
then- yeah, I don't
Nosebleeds
care.
everywhere.
Nosebleeds everywhere.
Nani?
God
and
damn
then
it.
I'm gonna like turn my fucking fist on and I'm gonna get real close to his face.
I'm gonna turn my fist on.
Well, that's the thing. The
You
geisha
iron
sure
fist?
wasn't.
It's say what'd you say?
The geisha sure wasn't turning your fist on.
Oh no, she wasn't that bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking flame on my fist and I'm gonna get it real fucking close to this guy's face. And I'm like, if you like your insides staying on your fucking insides, I'm gonna need some more information and also my money back.
And whatever he wants.
And whatever he wants to. And I'm like fucking mad.
He's leaned
Like-
back, looks confused, has his hand on the mask, and is like, stop, first of all. Take a chill. Just... Monks are good at that, right?
Take a chill. Take a chill. And I am going to pull the mask off of his face.
With
And
your
I'm gonna
flaming hand?
Yes, with my flaming hand.
This has become something new.
Take
The look on Rowan's face tells me that this is not the plan.
No, it's not.
You...
Mission ends today, right
No. You take it off, and he bolts upright, and his body shifts as the glamour falls off, and before you stands an Oni,
Oh
Wait.
shit. I dropped the mask.
a full-grown Oni in
Wait.
black and
Oh,
red armor,
Thank you
Oh
for
my
starting
God.
this
What
fight.
what is an Oni?
a
Oh
devil.
my God.
Japanese demon.
Well,
He
the
is-
Oni it's not an aggressive demon. It's just for unseen. Oni are unseen. But
He's
yes,
very
they're a type of
seen.
demon.
You,
Yeah, they're
Okay.
you
not meant to
feel,
be seen.
you feel some supernatural shit coming from behind you, Masahira.
Oh no, I followed her into the room.
Oh yeah, he turned into a fucking Oni! He's like
And I'm just
9
like- I'm
feet
just-
tall, fucking ripped, with the tusks coming out of his red face with the burning red eyes, and it's like, you shouldn't have done that.
Maybe I had it wrong.
I'm gonna just try and put it back on.
Immediately deflates.
Right.
If you want your insides in your insides.
Oh.
God.
And I'm gonna well, yeah, I'll put the mask down and go.
This was not where he was expecting this to go.
So, sir, I'm sorry. I might have gone a little overboard. However, you know, whatever you decide to
By
do,
the way,
maybe don't worry
everyone
about it.
in this establishment has fucking scrammed.
They all fucked off.
Everyone, so it's like, demon!
Right. I'm gonna just. So. One of your geishas cursed me, and I'm probably gonna die anyway. So if you really feel compelled to kill me here and now, all you're gonna be doing is a service to me because I'm gonna die eventually.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
this-
I was just very upset. I
He
was very
gets
upset.
in close and like snorts as the smoke and the smell of sulfur leaves his nose, and it's just like, did it ever occur to you that she wasn't one of mine?
Then why did you give her to me? Why did
I-
you give her to me, sir?
I didn't pick who went with you. The women
Well, now
pick.
this- Well, now this just feels like a big miscommunication all around, doesn't it?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I love the reasonable tone she's trying to
That
use.
is not how you get out of this situation, Amy.
And it's just like,
I
you think?
asked that
I don't
everyone.
know. I thought it was good.
I don't know how to get out of this situation.
Oh yes, it seems I have
You don't.
overreacted.
You pray.
Please go back to your human
No,
form
no.
now.
See. Let me give you the solution to getting out of this situation, Amy. You
Yeah.
pray.
Begin rolling your new character. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
mean, honestly, if I'm gonna roll a new character anyway, might as well do something fucking.
Oh
Shit.
god.
No, wait, I was just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm not the
I,
DM. Don't listen to me.
He's not
I'm
being
not
aggressive. He just looks like you just fucking ruined his day.
I
I'll just be
know.
like, let us all
I'm
remain
sorry.
calm.
I'm sorry, my
It's
day was
okay,
also
okay.
ruined.
Yeah, he snorts, sits back up, and is like, "What? I don't look like the picture of calm."
I don't know. You seem a lot angrier than I was. I'm sorry, I thought you were just a person I could push around for a minute. Honestly, this is just what I get for, doing
Nagashita's
that.
just gonna look at her at that one like, really?
That was your reasoning. Okay.
That's your reason.
No, that wasn't. I know. That's stupid. That's a terrible thing to say. I feel like I would probably not say that, but if I do, okay, that's fine. So-
You just destroyed my business. Everyone
destroy
knows
your
what I am now.
But can't you just come back as like a different person with a different mask? Like, and sell the company to somebody else?
Do you know how expensive these things are? Fist on the table goes through the table. Every one of them is personally made to protect us from people like you.
Like, they didn't do a very good job now, did they? Maybe you
This
picked
is
the
not
wrong
how
people.
you get out. This is not how you get out of the situation, Amy.
So I'm prepared for combat.
He just
If I could
sits
just
back up
waltz
and
in
raises
here,
Perhaps
his
she can
shoulders.
work
Be
off
mad.
the debt that you'll incur getting a new mask.
Sir, I'm not going to be alive long enough to work off the debt for the mask. I already know.
His face is always pulled back into a sneer because of the tusks coming out of his. He snorts again. It's like, that is dark magics. It will take time to work. Maybe you
And so you're
should.
saying that I... Go ahead.
And I,
Maybe you should have thought of that before you took something that wasn't yours. Aren't monks supposed to be all about not stealing shit?
Well, I was gonna give it back when I was done with it. It's not like I was keeping it. I just wanted to see your face because I was very upset.
Returning it might have been a little hard. He points to what's probably a hand-shaped char mark on across
Yeah,
the front of
there's a
Yeah.
fucking cinder mark on the front
Return
of
the
this thing.
mask.
Yeah, he's
God
like,
damn it.
it's damaged. It won't work. I'm stuck like this in the middle of your capital.
Right, that does sound like a problem.
Wow. Oh yeah, that sounds kind of shitty. Huh. Almost worse than mine. Huh, would you look at that?
And suddenly Kochiki doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh.
Kochiki doesn't
right now.
doesn't try to start fights.
I'm just mad. I was just very angry. And
No,
I was
like-
very like.
Yo, you went full Karen on him, and I get it.
I
I fully
did.
get it.
Oh, fuck, I did not
Sometimes you
expect
gotta
this to
fuck 'em
happen.
up.
I did not expect this to happen, but it's great.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, don't
It's-
be sorry. It's good.
No,
This
is
will be
Okay.
awesome. Now we get to have one of the most beloved kind of missions in the world. Escort mission of trying to get the demon out of the city.
You're
No,
right.
you know
I
what?
will.
You know what it actually means? It means now we get the other best kind of mission set in the world. You fucked up, and you gotta make it right.
You
Yeah,
really fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh
sure
man,
did.
I
By the
love
way,
whenever a player
I've got the
monumentally
stats for an
beats it.
Oni out here. All of you and the NPCs together could not take this guy. He would
Yeah.
fucking wipe the floor with all of you
Yeah,
and eat
that's
you.
cool.
Literally.
That's-
Try.
That's just exceptional. I'm so proud of my rage.
Hey. It's good character stuff.
You dropped your
Right.
composure.
It was good.
I did. I absolutely dropped my composure 100%. So
The mask
Yeah, so on the
came
bright side,
off.
if you had any strife, it's
Yeah.
all gone now.
I will say, take
Damn,
care of
Daniel,
all of your
you
strife
swinging these.
because you have
Oh.
unmasked.
Oh, okay. I only had. Okay,
Quite
that's
literally. Yeah,
That's
no,
a
Daniel.
mechanic.
That's Daniel.
That is a
you
mechanic.
fucking nailed it right on the head there.
Fine. Right. Okay. So, she's just gonna kind of drop her shoulders and do like a very small bow. Go. I'm sorry for losing my composure. I was very upset and I got really hurt and I didn't know. And in the moment, I thought that it was your fault. Now I understand that it's not, and I overreacted. And how can I help you? How can I make this better?
The demon is quiet for a moment before he sits down heavily on the floor. And even sitting down, he's as tall as all of you. Like, he was up in the rafters almost. And just takes a few deep breaths with that sneer on his face. It's like, first of all, how am I supposed to live? Everyone that left is probably screaming about a demon in one of the buildings.
Well, I can fix that one real quick, and I can go over there and cast fucking great silence on everyone, so they at least shut the fuck up.
Oh no,
for a
they're
minute.
gone. They left.
They left.
They're
Okay.
Yeah,
all
everybody
gone.
ran the hell out.
Everyone saw the literal fucking demon and went, oh shit, I'm leaving.
Right. No, totally outed you. That was terrible.
How
For-
far away is any safe place for you right now?
A couple blocks down. He takes a breath. He's like, there's a kitsune. She knows how to. She has magic that could hide me.
Okay, we can take you there. I can take you there. And
I'm
gonna
not
look
leaving. Do you want? And
Oh.
he stands back up. Do you want me like this, walking through the streets?
I don't know. I thought we could throw like a blanket over you or something. I didn't have plans.
Fucking hell.
I think we should put a picture of an Oni in the chat.
Yeah. Someone please show her what an Oni looks like.
I think she knows.
I do. I'm there.
Hold on.
You found it?
Fuck. Okay.
I mean, this is a good example. I think that this is probably the best version of explaining an Oni. There you go.
Yeah, by the way, they eat
Yeah,
people.
he big.
They eat people.
Yes,
Honestly,
they
he's
do.
kind of hot for what he is. So
Yeah, he
Also-
actually looks a lot like the one that Daniel
Still
put
keeping
Yeah,
with the
that's a
original
good one.
mission, I see.
He's-
which one does he look like?
the
that
first one
Zach-
that Daniel. Yeah, the one with
Oh.
the
Oh,
white
here,
hair.
I found him. This is him, right?
No.
Oh, that's the one.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that's the
That's a hoe.
Now we're talking.
That's a Honey.
Damn.
one. Yeah,
that
no,
was
he's
With
I'm not,
less
like, mad
armor.
at
Computer
this.
King every time.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, no, you make a lot of sense, sir. I'll just
So
push you
everyone
out
has
and we'll get
seen you, and everyone has seen you. Therefore, someone needs to be chasing you down the street and pretending that, they're you.
At that, like, he stands up, he's like, that actually makes sense. Besides, I've wanted to break things recently, and reaches into his own chest, like, hand into his body, and pulls out a giant fucking Tetsubo
Oh, sick.
Hell yeah.
that just drips with blood.
Hell yeah. I
Now
love
we're
this
talking.
Oni.
OGM, I would like to use Mask of Wind
Mm-hmm.
to try
don't
and
think
make
he's-
myself look like the Oni.
Oh.
Oh, he thought you meant, chase me around. But you can
No,
do that
he
too.
meant. Yeah,
He meant
I'll
someone
play
else
decoy.
chase
Yeah.
someone who looks like him around,
All
and
right.
then everyone will be looking
Make
that
your
way.
make your invocation check.
I
So that's
have an idea that can aid in this.
Yes,
Ah.
little son, man.
I will fight my companion here openly. And like after he transforms, this is if he makes
Yeah.
it. I guess he has to make the check.
Okay, so here we go. Theology,
Oh,
air.
I can go get the kitsune and ask her to come by and make it better for you.
There you go.
Ooh,
Damn. That's a
this is
lot of
interesting.
opportunity.
It's a lot of opportunity. Opportunity is good. So I get to keep 3, but I only got one exploding success. So
is
and I
enough.
need 3 successes in order to get this to work.
Oh, you
Ooh.
didn't set it to target number. Whoa.
Oh, I didn't set it. Well,
I was like, no, you said you succeeded.
There is a chance you could succeed. We have been rolling some stupid amounts of exploding successes tonight.
You can always remake the check too.
Yeah, you always could spend a void point and remake it.
of
Can
course I
get
got
it in
another
my void
opportunity.
point since
So
I fucked up.
I think you
do
can
not succeed.
I think you can spend like 2 opportunity to make it a success.
Can you help spin the results?
Hold on. Finalizing that step, and I need my. It's just 1 strife, fortunately. Wait,
Oh,
can I?
Oh, no,
Can I spend opportunity to get rid of the strife? I just
No, unfortunately.
nope. That's different.
Can you take my void point to do whatever you need to do
I
with
think
it?
you do have.
No,
your own
I've got
void
2. I've got
points.
2 void points, so I can
Okay.
try again.
Okay.
So
I
let's
feel bad.
do this again.
Hey, this is actually really good. I'm sorry this is cut into the other party's time,
Oh no, I'm loving all of
but
them.
also wow.
Decisions
And
were made.
once again I forgot to pick the right thing.
Okay,
But
so you just need
you had
one
2
more success.
exploding successes.
That's nice.
Honestly,
2 floating successes
this
and an opportunity.
this scenario is what happens to me in real life when I lose my temper. I just want you to know. Like, I just make things
Hey, look,
yeah,
you did it.
I got
That's
a
it.
success there.
Yep.
Perfect.
So you have 3 successes.
I'm thinking about something because I might want to use the other opportunity. Yeah. I'm taking one for the team and taking some more stress than I really should.
I'm sorry about that.
'Cause you're
I'll
just like,
fix it
oh
later.
Oh shit.
Oh, 4 strife.
Are you over your composure?
No, not yet. One
You
more
are
and I'll
not-
be at
you'll be
the top of my
compromised.
composure. Yep. Wow, that's a lot of strife.
But there's the thing for your opportunity.
Yeah, and how many opportunities do I have?
2.
Because one of the things I can spend opportunity on is more scenes with in disguise, I believe. Let me find that description so I can make sure. Every 2 successes I spend. I mean, opportunities I spend gives me an additional scene.
Oh,
And
yeah, there's also base things you can spend opportunity on in general, like whenever you make any roll.
Yeah, I do have a cheat sheet here for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 opportunities,
Also-
so I'm spending that to make sure I go an additional scene just in case I need to keep running.
Yeah. So here's where I'll make my check.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to.
And yeah, you see your friend turn into an exact copy of this Oni, right down to holding the Tetsubo.
Nasty.
That's really cool. You're just as dangerous as you look. Okay, cool.
That's a lot of blanks. Jeez. Apply a strife. That's fine. That's all I needed.
So what invocation were you using?
Katana of Fire.
Ooh.
Whoosh. Oh,
So
and
I
you
will
see the
summon-
real Oni like recoil
Yeah.
away from it.
So I'm going to just reach out my hand and pull out this katana made of fire, and I'll be like, I will chase you with this, and we will fight.
Yeah,
Can you
and-
make yourself invisible again?
Yes, yes. It's only for a short time, a lot shorter time than I have this form for. But
Oh, that's fine.
I'll let it
I'll
all go
approach
away
you.
once I get a chance to disappear in front of others.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach you, and then I'm gonna take the sword and just kind of like move it right into you, and it's not gonna hurt you. You're just it's gonna be like
Warm.
you feel nothing.
You feel warm.
Oh, that kind of
Feel
tickles.
nothing.
Yeah, actually, it makes you feel good. Any fatigue you have, I can technically remove.
And I'll
And
point
then-
at Izumi and say, "Get him safe."
Oh, okay.
We-
Wait. Does he want to stay where he's at?
Yeah,
And okay,
I will
Take the
chase.
mask.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I pick up the mask from the table and I go. I'll go find the kitsune. I'm very sorry.
Two
I will chase
blocks
Nagashita.
that way. She works at a mask shop. Obviously.
Hey, right. Okay. And I'm gonna put it in like my bag. I'll be back. I'll be back really, really soon.
And I will run out of
with
the
me
place
chasing.
with Masahiro chasing me.
Essentially, I'm gonna hit you a bunch of times, and then you're gonna like pretend to be fighting back, and then I'll hit you, and you'll disappear as you die and scream in agony.
That'll work.
But make sure you do it in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to let that go to waste. And while you guys are like
If
fighting,
anybody
in the
remembers Avengers Endgame, remember when the Hulk was smart and had to pretend he was the dumb one? Rah!
Oh god.
Love it. So, as they take off to go fight, I'm going to also take off very swiftly and as silently as possible to the mask shop.
Yeah, and you guys step out and start fighting, and people fucking lose their minds. People see you, scream in terror, start running. You two are running up and down the street. Guards are rushing after you, whistling. Sensei Gumi are following you. The samurai secret police have been called.
Oh no, we're not doing this for a
Now
long
I'm worried.
This is just we're gonna run outside, and I'm going to like cut him a couple times, and then he's gonna go and then disappear. As
Okay.
he dies.
Well, at least
we're not making a big scene. This is just enough to make it look like I have slain the Oni, so they don't have to search.
okay. Well, you
Okay,
definitely
now I
hear
can-
someone blowing a whistle,
Yeah, no, definitely.
and there are guards being led by a Shinsei Gumi.
Well, I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to. Can you make me disappear?
Why would you want to disappear? Because then people are going to be suspicious.
They will be suspicious.
Were they both
You
magic?
You better stick around and enjoy the limelight, sir.
Be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Just don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
He doesn't like attention. Remember, he's too humble for that. But yeah,
Deal with it.
we'll do that.
I'll just make you take strife from being the limelight.
Well, it's not my actual anxiety.
Yeah. How do you two make this good? Make it good for me.
You like crash through the front door. It's just like those paper and wood kind of sliding doors.
Yeah, shoji's.
And
Yeah,
For
I've got to run.
Shoji.
I've got to run with my hands way up to make sure enough of the freaking wall disappears
Yeah.
is ripped. So people go, "Why does it come out with a human-sized hole?" And just roar in the street, swinging the fake sword,
Yeah.
weapon at him, and acting like
Wow.
I'm hurt when he swings his through me.
and I'll just like do one final blow as I slice your back as you're running out, and you're like, ah! You just all you feel is nice comfort warmth. You're like, ooh, feels nice.
Yep, and I try to make myself disappear.
And then yeah, I stab you right in the back as you fall down.
Ah.
Woo!
Whoa.
Oh, that's a
Woof.
lot of
Try.
successes. Nice. And I can keep 2 successes and be done with this.
And no strife.
Without any extra strife. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah. you turn invisible as everyone sees you just and then just disappear.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, Is it dead?
I do the classic, fling my wrist and arm to the side as the sword just vanishes.
Someone's about to become a hero of
And start coughing because I just
neighborhood.
ran.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I just ran full force and I've got this incurable illness.
And then, yeah, like, all these guards run in this, like, Shinsegumi's just like a samurai in, like, a kimono with this weird thing that's basically a sword catcher. Blows on a whistle and is like, Guards, spread out! Secure the area! You! What happened here?
We have discovered there was an Oni. Like, it's not even fake coughing. That's the best part.
He's just exhausted.
And I took care of it.
By the Kami! You slew an Oni on your own.
Me.
It seems like it might have been young. I'm unsure.
Young or not. And, like, all the people are like, we saw him do it! He struck it down! It was so brilliant, his bravery! Struck it down with the force of the sun! Amaterasu be praised!
Yeah, Amaterasu guided my blade. I was merely a tool.
Everyone fucking bows to you. And this
Oh,
God.
Shinsegumi,
Even me from the sidelines now that I'm over there.
Oh, this is my dream.
this Shinsegumi walks up to you and takes you by both shoulders and is like, the Shogun will hear of this deed.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Somebody's getting some glory tonight.
No!
This is either going to be great or potentially horrible if he ever finds out this was fake.
It was just my duty as a servant of Amaterasu to make sure the people are safe in her light.
Even so, the Shogun and the Emperor will hear of this story.
Oh, how is my cousin doing now?
Yeah, and
I will-
meanwhile, we're gonna
Yeah.
cut over to Amy, who's just dead sprinting, as
Yeah,
other
yeah.
people are like, "Oh
Right.
no!" And yeah, you eventually find this shop. You can tell it's a mask shop because there's masks hanging on the window, the open window,
Right.
and this
Right.
woman with deep black hair that goes down to the small of her back is sticking her house like, "What in God's name?
Hi. Can we talk? Can I come inside? Can we talk?
What's going on? Where'd you
I can
get
tell you
that?
inside. No, it's in my bag. She doesn't
Oh.
see it yet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pull it out yet. I don't want to pull it out in public.
Yeah.
It's very
Typically a
important.
good rule of
That's
thumb.
what he said.
Right.
Eh.
It's very important. This is very private. Can we please talk? Please.
Yes. Come.
Okay. And I come in. Is there anybody else in the shop?
No.
Okay.
It looks like
so
the
I'm
shop was
gonna-
closed.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull the mask out and I'm gonna go, I've made a horrible mistake and I need some help.
She looks at us like, What did
Yes,
you
you
do?
have.
"What did you do?
Uh,
Is that why
uh,
everyone is like that?"
Yes, but I think my friends may have handled the brunt of the emotion outside.
Is
No.
Teiji okay?
He's okay. He's okay. He's in and he's safe, and no one knows he's there, as far as I can tell.
Oh no!
I-
This shouldn't have happened. Oh no! And she
I
is
know.
panicking.
I know. I'm so sorry. Can you please help me fix it? Help me make this better. I've made a terrible mistake.
Just take me to him. Just take me to him.
Okay. And I'm gonna put the mask back in my bag, and we're gonna rush back over there.
Yeah. And when you turn back to her, she's just a fox,
Oh, I love that.
and she starts
And he mentioned it, so
running after you.
yeah. So we run back, step inside quietly. I'm going to lock the door behind me.
Oh, there's no more door.
Oh, there's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was just a
shit.
shoji, and they went. "Arrgh!"
Oh, that's right. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, but
so-
everyone is so distracted. Like you see, everyone's like, "He's a hero!"
Everybody's like doing a hero party outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll under like quietly. I'm not even sure if she'd be able to hear me.
Oh, no
But
one's paying
very-
attention.
Okay, so I'd be like, well, at least they bought it.
The fox nods her head.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she'll
and I'll bring them.
run inside, little clitter clatter of her nails on the tatami. And she walks into the office, and the Onu's there, looks at her and nods, is like, never thought I'd see you like that. And the fox just cants its head, and one tail spreads out into 9 tails. As it approaches, and there's just this little blue orb that the tails kind of curl to make, and then push towards him. And then the two of them vanish in a bright light.
Do I have time to apologize once more before
Yes.
they vanish? Okay. I really am sorry. I'm so sorry.
He just looks at you, like, yeah, just don't go grabbing things that aren't yours anymore.
Yes, sir.
And go see a priest about that.
Okay. I will.
Yeah, and takes the orb, and the two of them vanish. Though you can hear they just
still
turn
have them.
invisible, and they're just running away.
For
Yeah.
sure. Do I
Run
still have the
away.
mask in my bag?
You do.
Do I get to keep the mask in my
You get to
bag?
keep the mask. It is a red Oni mask, beautifully made out of, you can't even tell what, it almost feels like porcelain. But it has a big black burn mark in the shape of a hand across it.
Yeah, that feels like something I need to atone for in the future.
That was definitely some bad karma.
That was extra bad karma. But I feel
like it's
terribly.
weird territory, because is it a sin to screw over a demon?
Yes,
Could
yes.
be.
According to karma, yes. It doesn't matter if
Yes.
something is good or evil. You do something
Oh,
bad,
yep.
it's bad.
Just bad.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll step back out and I'll find Nagashita and be like, "Hi, how are you?"
Masahira!
I am fine.
Masahira!
And apparently your friend is now a hero.
Get me out
Oh.
of here. My eyes scream.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I could do to get you out other than just drag you out of there. And see here, hang on, let me have a peek here. at my
I
other
think
stuff.
dragging things from point A to point B has not worked for you today.
Obviously it has not fucking worked. So I will go, yes, he's a hero. Allow the hero time to rest. I am sure that he is very exhausted with his incredible endeavors. Wow. And then I'm going to like guide you away. And as I guide you away, I'm gonna nudge you and be like, fucking wave while we walk.
I do look physically, kind of physically worn out a little bit, but just mentally exhausted.
Are you two
Right.
with him right now?
Nagash, are you?
Yeah,
did you
Nagashita,
come
are
along?
you with them?
Yeah, I'm with them.
Oh, perfect. You're doing that, and then this the Shinsegumi sees you two. Is like, wait, you two, are you with the hero?
We traveled together, yes.
Whatever honors are heaped upon him. Obviously, such noble and honorable traveling companions should be rewarded as well.
Oh, don't think that's not necessary.
What he just is like, the Shogun will hear of this victory.
Yes,
I love
yes. Any accolades going to my friend should be given by the Shogun before anyone else.
I think we should flee the city and level up.
Long live the Shogun! And then every
Long
guard
live the
stamps
Shogun.
their spears on the
Oh
ground.
my god, it's the end
The
of
Shogun!
a fucking...
Shogun!
That's so
Oh, the
good.
Shogun.
This is like a death cult.
Yeah.
This is gonna
I mean,
get
that's
so
kinda
bad
what
for you
samurais
guys.
are.
and
I was
I'm
gonna
so
say, welcome to
excited.
samurai culture. It's a death cult.
Yeah, I forgot that samurai culture is officially death cult vibes.
Oh my god. Can we lead
The
him
special
away now?
Imperial era.
Can we like bow and lead him away now?
Yeah, they let you go, but they are like just gonna. They are vibing.
Right.
They're having a
Fucking
great time with their
Vulcan
Shogun friends.
lives.
Back to the sleepy
Vulcan
Shiva.
lives.
back
Yeah.
to sleepy Shiva, and I'll stick my arm under you, Masahira,
Yeah.
and like
He'll
walk you
appreciate
back.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll also apologize to you guys as well.
Yeah, and we don't have a lot of time, but I want to get this in, if that's okay with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You guys travel back, and there's a throng that tries to follow you the whole way back. And you guys, who are just probably getting finished at the Sleepy Shiba, you're all cleaned off. Kochiki, you're not quite as drunk. There's been some time. They got some water into you. And you hear like cheering and stuff coming from outside, and Saito is like, well, one that woke Suchi up, and she's like in like a nightgown, pretty much, rubbing her eyes, and Saito's like looking out the front door, like, what?
Yeah, Hiroki is stuffing his face with what I'm sure is complimentary food.
Magnifique.
Oh yeah, oh, he's like in heaven right now, and he hears all the cheering and stuff, and he looks over. He looks over at Shion and just like looks a little panicked for a second, like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
oh fuck, they found us.
Yeah, Shion has that look of like, he just nods to you, puts his good hand on the katana, and walks out to like glance out the front door, and then looks at you, is like, not you.
Shion breathes a sigh of relief, and that's the only breathing he's done while eating for the last 5 minutes, and he'll go back to that pattern.
I love that. Do we make it to the Sleepy Shiba?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And Saito's
okay.
just looking out the window, like, he goes, what did you all do?
Oh, it was awful.
He just fought an Oni to
A what?
an Oni.
No!
A what?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
everyone
He said an
inside,
Oni.
everyone inside, you just hear, oh what?
Yeah, no,
Really
including
loudly.
Hiroki. He looks up. Oh, what?
Yeah, you guys heard, oh yeah, this guy just killed an Oni.
Oh,
hate
someone
you,
has
Peter.
killed an Oni. Surely you're in need of a great sword for a great warrior like yourself. Oh, brother!
Please,
Yes, Kochiki.
I must retire.
Suguru.
Retiring.
Oh,
He looks up
retiring.
and
Hold
goes,
on, hold on.
retiring, but you just killed an Oni. This is the peak of your career. With like a
Hi.
big grin.
Please, let my brother honor you with his swordsmanship.
Please. Let me at least look at what you're wielding now and see.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just tell you right off bat, one of his swords, Imperial lineage.
Oh!
Everyone goes, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, rich boy.
I'm gonna
How many
look
swords does he have?
Two.
Two katanas.
One is like fairly standard samurai fare. The other one, yeah, this is something from the Imperial Armory. This is something that was forged for the relatives of not this emperor, but an emperor long past.
Yeah, damn, okay. And do I just know that off bat?
Oh yeah, it's got the Imperial, like, not the Imperial families, like the ones that are in the court. The Imperial family.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm
Some
gonna
pepper on that one.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm just gonna be like, and look at my brother and I'm gonna be like, brother, you flatter me, but what one of these swords is
Not like the other.
not
One of
like
these swords
exactly.
is crazy.
One of these swords is of such high quality that just being in its presence
Oh,
brings me great honor.
well, if that's the case, it's a pleasure to meet someone of your stature.
I'm sure.
And I
he'd
extend
love-
my hand.
and I'm still holding him up. I'm gonna be like, I'm sure he'd love to also meet you and stuff, but the man is tired and must rest. So
I will
we
I
are.
will like pat you a little bit as I turn. I will give you a bow. Not shake your hand because that's a weird thing that foreigners do.
It
Oh yeah,
is.
that's right. That's right. We don't do that here. I would know that. I'm well versed in culture. Aaron's just stupid.
No
Well,
one-
it's
no
it's
one-
an era where like it's an era where
Cheeky
it
would
might
know what's up.
be like well, you're not merchant, never mind. Your brother's a merchant.
Oh no, I'm a diplomat. I'm
you're a
supposed to
diplomat.
know about everyone's
know.
culture and stuff.
I
I,
would say
I need
merchants
to
might
study a
be
little more.
Like, oh, they do handshakes. Okay, we might just do handshakes, but yeah, diplomat. Yeah, no, I'll give you a bow in return.
By the
to your
way,
bow.
Kochiki, what's your thoughts on Saito?
Well,
I want to hear. I want to hear what you think about the half gaijin.
let me. Well, okay. Saito.
All right, vibe check. How racist is Kochiki? Go.
This is the
Honestly,
vibe check.
very like honestly with Kochiki, he doesn't care about things like that. What he he just cares about what he can get from you. He could care less about your race or your religion or any of that, as long as you are powerful enough to get him something. He looks down upon. He's a piece of shit in the sense that he looks down on poor people. He doesn't look down on just like groups of people, unless.
Yeah, you're classist.
Yeah, I'm
You're
classist.
classist.
I'm classist,
Okay,
not racist.
okay. Well, you have passed the vibe check,
Yeah,
But only barely.
Yes.
but only
No, I'm
because
still
this
a
was,
bad guy. I'm
Yeah,
not
you-
a good dude.
You only passed the vibe check because we were not checking for classism.
Yeah.
Listen, this
And
is
I-
ancient Japan.
and I
If
wouldn't
you
put
were
it
checking
past
for
him.
classism.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Like,
This
if
session-
there were, yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna end it there with everyone here being very fucking confused about what just happened, including the people who were there and watched it happen. But hey, the party's all together now, and you think that someone's a hero.
God,
Which means we're
Hey,
gonna have a
there-
liar revealed plot line.
we are. It's gonna be great. Is it possible
Yeah.
to get that mask repaired and then give it back to the Oni one day?
Perhaps.
I would like to
you would
do
need
that. I
someone
don't wanna
magical
keep
to
it.
do it.
Okay,
Because you broke the
Is it-
magic enchantment on it.
I did.
Just taking it off isn't what did it. You also damaged it.
I did. I fucking damaged it. I am so angry. Okay.
No, that's what got us in the first place. No, don't be angry.
But look,
Oh,
due to your
no!
actions, one of us is a hero now.
Yeah, and
All
also,
right.
theoretically, you guys could skip a lot of bullshit because you just got a free pass into the court.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah,
Super
like
entertaining.
Nagashita's hoping to ride this as far as he can.
Except I'm not here for the court. I'm here for my lord's niece.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Well,
Now
wouldn't
it's
you like
I'm
the
here.
Emperor's people looking for her?
I'm
Emperor's
here
people,
to.
Shogun people. I don't want
The
Shogun.
Shogun's people?
Well, here's the
I
thing.
have to get into the court and talk
One
to
of the-
someone, so this did help me.
One of the people from the Imperial families is who attacked Amy, so do we want the Shogun's people looking for her?
Yeah, exactly.
For all we know, we might run the geisha might be like, oh fuck, not her again.
Honestly, I'd love to see that bitch's face.
It's a little burned, a little
All
crispy.
Good.
Anyway,
Good.
we're gonna start sign-offs, and we're gonna start with the man of the hour, Mazahira.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the liar. He got me here playing Masahiro, the servant of Amaterasu, wielder of Sacred Flame. You can catch me on Wednesdays in Over the Horizon as Gideon, the very tall ranger who's the dad of the group, and got to cut down a bunch of sentient trees. Fuck you, druids. I mean, what? Hi, Amy. And then you can catch me on Thursdays in New Amsterdam as right now Omen, eventually back to Scene. we're trying to track down who the fuck attacked all the PCs and hurt our little goody two shoes Catboy. And that's me.
Next, we're going to the woman of the hour, Izumi.
Yeah. Hi. So this was a lesson on don't let your anger get the best of you. That's what this was. Maybe. But if it's potentially beneficial, maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe there's not a fucking lesson here. Maybe it's just do whatever the fuck you want and hope for the best. That's a terrible lesson. Don't listen to me. Hi, I'm Amy. When I'm not making terrible choices in this game, I'm making terrible choices in all the other games I'm in. On
Fact.
Wednesdays,
It makes
yeah.
life easy for a DM.
This today was mwah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Glad I can help. Prepare for more. Or don't, because that's the point. I kind of throw terrible things at you and see what happens. So, on Wednesdays, I'm in Over the Horizon, where I make bad choices there as a druid. Fuck you, sassy. And I'm sad about the trees. And then on Thursdays, I'm in Cyberpunk. Mira runs that one, and I make terrible choices there as a netrunner named Cash, and that's all right. And I would have made more choices, but I was very sick yesterday, and it showed up in my lack of consciousness. And yes, that was terrible. I feel bad. And then
That was
tonight,
good.
okay, good. And then tonight, where I make terrible choices here. So basically, she's a very unhinged samurai that just tries to see the good in people until something bad happens to her that was unexpected, and then shit just goes sideways. So she's a samurai with anger issues.
And a monk, which means she's got to really work on that whole meditation, mindfulness.
I know, right? Like that was totally out of character, but I kind of wasn't because it was unmasking, and she was very upset. So.
You did just get cursed.
Yeah, right. Like that's just it was unexpected, sort of. But
typically you don't want to get cursed.
Right. It's a thing. So, we'll see. She might die. We'll see. Stay tuned for the next episode of How Bad Can I Fucking So that's me.
All right, now on to the other woman of the hour, Mira.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mira, also known as Mira Shades GM. Today, you got to see me play Hiroki, the absolute Goku motherfucker who just got put in front of a crossroads of his life, and man, was he not ready for that. He got there, and basically it was like, all right, we need to go to the capital, and he's like, okay. We'll go to the capital, and never asked why. And then they get to the capital, and they go, all right, you probably need to leave the country. And he's like, hold on. You know what I mean? So there's that. You can also catch me on Thursdays running New Amsterdam. We had a great time last time. There was some... I would like to make a point of correction. I said Mads Mikkelsen. I would like to correct that. It was Anthony Hopkins that I was doing an impression of.
Yeah, but the idea of Mads Mikkelsen's face doing an Anthony Hopkins impersonation is even scarier.
Well, that's good to know.
True.
But yeah, you can also catch me on tomorrow, where I am going to be in After the Bomb, where some great shit's happening. Adam McCarthy's gonna have to do some recovery time. Because he got shot because somebody decided that they couldn't keep the rifle in their pants. I mean, what? And then also you can catch me on Sundays, where I play Madame Yinvrath, the absolutely bonkers woman who bought way more slaves than she had space for, freed them all, gave them all luxury meals, and went, you can work for me or leave, I don't care. And most of them stayed. Also, we had a lot of people at the door who, wanted to sign up and didn't want pay, which is very concerning. Catch me on Mondays for Shardverse, where I'm part of Team Forearms and had a spider crawl up my nose and then convulsed on the table for an hour, or on my bed for an hour. Personal upgrade. And then, is that all the games I'm in?
Yeah.
I think so. All right, excellent. And if you want me to run your games, check me out at mirrorshadesgm@gmail.com. go ahead and send me a text or a call to 620-218-9949 because I get lonely, or give me a message on Instagram at mirashades_gaming, and that is going to be me.
Next, we're going to move on to Akimasa.
Hey, that's me. You caught me here playing Chusagara Akimasa, swordsmith, with my piece of shit brother.
Yeah.
Other than that, you can catch me playing a little rabbit boy named JR Bit on Wednesdays in our D&D 5e campaign. It's a good time always. We're in the middle of a crazy mansion dungeon thing that's fucking awesome. Other than that, I don't do much else. Watch these other people do their cool things.
All right, next, the Master of Subterfuge, Nakashita.
Hey, I'm Computer King, Gentleman Supervillain, and yeah, Nagashita just convinced a whole bunch of people that his friend was a hero. It might be a little harder to convince the friend to keep up with the charade, but I think I can figure it out a way. We just met we're just about to meet a whole bunch of new people, which is going to be hilarious. And let's see, on Mondays I'm in the Shardverse of the Shrikeverse, and I'm playing Lollipop, who looks like a giant brain, kind of something like this. And
Oh God!
I love
and
it.
Mira hates it when I do that. And
It's so jarring.
and he's very smart but very weird. And on Thursdays, I'm in New Amsterdam as Paindexter, who he met someone who really wants to be Hannibal Lecter. Wants it so much, he's actually been carving up people and having nice, yummy meals. He's also a pretty good manipulator, too. Because really, we should have gone in that door and shot him. But we didn't. We went and followed his little game of hide and go seek with the dead bodies and not so dead bodies. So that's about all I do in this place. If you want to find out some more about BDSM and the darker side of human sexuality, you can go to computerking.buzzsprout.com and listen to the Into the Dark with Computer King podcast. I think that's all I do right now. Yes, that's all I do right now besides evil.
Nice.
Speaking of evil, we're going to go to Kochiki.
What's up? I'm Yawari Kochiki. You know what? Just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
It does in this case.
Yeah, it really does.
Bullshit,
I'm a bad
bullshit,
person.
bullshit.
But you know
Pressing
what?
X to
I'm
go.
I'm working on it. All right. I'm gonna be a little bit more diplomatic. I'm not gonna throw as much shade in the future. All right, just watch. I'm gonna have some character. I'm gonna have some character development one day. Or maybe I'll just stay horrible and just go full on Scar with this character. We'll see what's up. So catch me here every other Friday to do that. Also catch me here on Wednesdays where I play Flanagan, the lovable douche canoe. It's a good time. I'm a strong boy. And that's it, y'all. Keep it real. Keep it poppin'. I am the realist, Garza.
All right, and that brings it back to me. Hi, Hope Friendolas. My name is Rowan, otherwise known as Nihari. Caught me here today running the Immortal War, where god damn today's episode was great. Even without the shenanigans and chicanery that happened in the final fourth, you all did amazing. You can also catch me here on Mondays, where I am in Fire Shrike Shardverse 1385, where I play Charity and Temperance, the two brothers, one of whom ponders the orb, the other who ponders science. You can also catch me on Wednesdays, where I play Sinel, the snake who's just getting really fucking sick of this dungeon and all of its bullshit and all these electro coins and all of this nobody listening to him. And you can also find me here on Thursdays, where I play Cachette, who got to make some... Mira has given me so much money! It's silly, but it's all going to be going back into my bullshit power armor. because I have to put a mech in everything. And that's
True.
it for me. So I think we're going to get out of here on a good old R.I.P. Oni mask.
P-
R.I.P.
Mask.
Oni mask.
R.I.P. Only Matt.
We are clear.
Look at this big ass drink